have now become a mainstream phenomenon, and blockchain games have given birth to metaverses. Gamers for the first time can play games and earn digital currencies, proving to the world that gaming is an acquired skill just like music, sports, and art. With G-Donkey, gamers can play with high-cost NFT assets for free. They share a small profit with the guild.
Hey guys, welcome to Axie. We are gonna basically see North versus South versus East versus West. The best four players of these regions are gonna battle it out in a round robin format. Uh, so we have Yug with us. He's I would say I call him a professional Axie player, ex-professional Axie player now. So we have let me just look at the we have Hamshit versus Jaesh now, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So Hamshit has. Can you see my screen? Okay. So are these guys live now, or are these guys ready to go now, Mister?
You are talking of Hitansh and Jayesh. Yes, they are ready, and we can ask them to play their first series. So they are just waiting. They have been waiting for quite some time. They're ready to battle it out.
Okay.
So I'll
Hitansh
already
is
call them.
representing the east side.
And Jayesh is from the West, yeah.
Yeah, and Jayesh is from the west side. So it's east
So we're
versus
starting off.
East
west.
versus West.
Yep.
It's only when we find out who's the best out of them. So all right. So can we discuss about the schedule? We had our plans to start around 4, but accordingly, we are running slightly late, but it should not be
Yeah.
much of an issue. Hopefully, we can catch up on these games as they run really fast.
Yeah.
However, if the schedules are correct in the order, then if I just quickly find out, of course, we are starting off with Jayesh and Hitansh.
Uh,
And
they have started. Let's
yes,
watch
and
them.
I'm already going into the watch.
I will not be like biased in this because Jayesh is one of my best,
Y-
like my friends who's gay like who
Yes.
yeah, Jayesh is the one who introduced me to XE, right? So I will not be like biased. But yeah,
So
Jayesh
tell
can
me, Yug, what do you see with Hitansh versus Jayesh's matchups?
I can see some like Aqua Max. Oof. I think so Jayesh is going with Hitansh is going with a shrimp as well. This can go bad for Jayesh, but I think so. I know Jayesh will. I think so. No, I know Jayesh will do
Do
something because
something, right?
yeah, Jayesh actually, the Jayesh gameplay is like he skips as perfect. Like he skips at the perfect moment, so he stack up energy and burst out enemy. And his strategies are like I've lost many times from Jayesh. So
I see.
what do you think? Like, I think Jayesh is on a disadvantage on this game, but I think so Jayesh can win because I'm not
You
biased.
think the disadvantage is coming from the fact that there is a backstabber, in your
Act-
opinion?
yeah, it is, but as you can see, there is a mech in the between, like in the middle, right?
Oh,
So
right.
I think if the plant is removed, I think so Jayesh mech is in really bad situation after that.
I see. So for Jayesh to win, it all depends on his frontliner, which is the plant itself, right? I see. So it all depends on the fate of this frontliner. And I hope everyone is able to see properly, should not be any issue. And as we wait for the games to start, what are your bets on this? Like, I understand that Jayesh is one of your old pals from Axie,
Mhm.
but do you think Jayesh should still be able to overcome first round?
If I think so, if Tej got a good draw on his mech,
Right.
it will be really hard for Jayesh.
I also noticed that essentially the tusk and the plant, they essentially have the same parts,
Yeah,
right? It's just a difference of perhaps
health.
the health, the speed. I mean, all the stats are different, pretty much. So that really affects the outcome of the beginning. And there we go. First game is finally begun.
Oh,
Can
Jayesh is
actually
going
look
with a
at
Jayesh is going with Goda, and Jayesh get a destroy. Like, as you can see, Jayesh get a destroy.
I will take a slight liberty to edit the volume if that is okay. I'm really sorry from the production side, but it has to be done. But I think that's okay.
Oh,
That's the
Jayesh gets
last you will ever see. Yes.
one more destroy. That's move. This is going one sided now because like you can see energy were like destroyed by Jayesh
Exactly.
first 2 rounds, and it's ooh, he didn't get the kill.
But it still
7
survives.
HP,
Wow,
yeah, he
amazing.
didn't get kill.
It literally required one more card, essentially one more energy to destroy that plant. So that plant did wonders.
And I knew Jayesh gonna play with this beast because he knew like he only have two energy, so he can't kill his mech with the aqua cards. That's not enough. So here Jayesh go for that. As you see, did you see the acro? Jayesh played
Yes, I
acro
did see that. I
and
did
he
see that.
he get his mech faster than his plant. So
Exactly.
I think
And
so.
with
This
that
is
speed boost and that
mhm.
speed buff, it ensures that there is nothing that Hitansh can do about this.
Jayesh. This is the first
Wow.
round. GG's. Congrats, Jayesh.
Wow. So somewhere the power of friendship lies there, I guess. But the worries that you said that got mitigated. Let's see if they're already ready with the second round. They are. So yeah, they're already ready. Just
I
watch
think
from
so.
Jayesh's
Hitan should change teams, but he's going
probably.
with the same. I think so. Yeah, he's going. No, he changed the mech. He changed the mech, right?
Let me check. I think the backline has changed
Yeah, the
here.
backline has been changed. Twin tail fur ball.
So yeah, I think pretty much the same strategy. If I think Jayesh should not be worried about the second round because the fact that it's not a best of three. Like I made sure like all the players should be aware pretty much at this point that these are not best of five. There are all 5 rounds needs to be played. So for the time being, Jay should not be that worried. He's already leading with a 1-0. Right.
Yeah,
So
but you can see
uh,
that two Godas like are really good. If like Hitesh like Hitansh just keep playing, it will be like good for him. I think so because
yeah,
the energy destroy is playing a vital role here.
that is true. That is true. And in the meanwhile, just
But a
update a couple.
cattail can also like give cards if we see too many Godas. So cattail plays also a good role when you get the cards. And last round, in like Hitansh didn't use shrimp because he didn't get any to like his energy was like just kept destroying his energy. So shrimp there's a
Exactly.
disadvantage because you can't use shrimp with like two cards, right? You need 4 energy to play shrimp in like this
I,
aqua.
I understand that. And here we can see that there is
Oh,
he's going for that prioritize and basically
yeah, but
backstabbing. And with that twin needle, that means essentially a bang for the buck, as they say. Double hit,
oh,
right?
that's good. But
Wow,
now
that
now he
crit.
can that crit and that now he can just play one shrimp and one card of aqua like Orlando risky anything will do to kill that aqua. But if
Right.
Jayesh don't shield up, the aqua will die.
Exactly. Like,
Oh, you can see. Yeah, he's doing the same thing.
exactly. Yeah, he's basically going full aggro, and
Yeah,
Hitansh does do something about that backline now.
that was a really good play by Ishant.
Yeah, like for a second match, expecting like if Hitansh expects Jayesh to have like play safe and stay with the same axes, then Hitansh is correct in changing his strategy here, basically. It's now a matter of how the plant survives, followed by which the mech will be the only one remaining.
I think so. Skip here. Oh, good plays.
He gets his energy as well as his last time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, he's going for a shrimp. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the shrimp is literally the one initiating and aggroing everything, basically.
No, I think
Like
so.
normally,
Yeah.
If he jumps on his mech now again, no, he did
Oh,
not.
he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't. But if that
the
mech is
shrimp.
dead, Hitansh get the win. I think so.
Yeah, but I think in that sense, it was correct choice to get rid of that shrimp because that shrimp is basically
Oh, the
as good
crit!
as being a
Oh,
wild
the
runner.
crit.
Oh, are you
Oh,
kidding?
6 HP. Oh, good luck. GG's, Hitansh.
My God, Hitansh got
For a minute, I thought that crit is it. I know. Jayesh got one more, but
wow.
Hitansh did really play well.
What do you say, luck or skill? Like that was really close, isn't it?
It's pure skill. It's pure skill.
Your skill. I always say that for any game where a little bit of RNG is involved, but even the crit is calculated. If you think about it, like even if that crit um were not to happen, then he would still be like that crit literally made it an inch closer,
Yeah.
close to that red line, as they say it, right?
Oh, both
So
are going with the same, right? Both are going with the same things.
yeah, looks
Look,
like
oh, yeah.
Hitansh has found his comfort. No, looks like he has changed his plant this time.
Oh,
If you notice,
he have. Yeah. The Goda
he
plant is
has.
gone.
Yes. Too much. Would not want to overstay his welcome with that same Axie, right?
I think so. He's going to go with the same strategy, like the jumping one. He will try to get rid of his aqua as soon as possible. That will be better for him because 1v1 against aqua and mech will be really hard for him.
Yeah. So it's a 1-1 score at the moment, if I'm correct. If we are
Yes.
keeping tabs, right? So just want to make sure that we are up to date with everything. And we are also. I'm personally excited to see if we ever have our first draw on Axie Youth 2022 because it's naturally very rare to happen, but it does happen. I've seen a lot of games where it has happened, especially during blood modes, where there is like someone just out healing the other while damaging the other. Especially like I remember the days when I was playing with a double Anemone,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. I
And
know.
no matter how much damage the backliner is dealing me, it's just a matter of just using as many cards as possible, right? You not only get that shield, which had been nerfed after the next season, during the next season, but that heal, it's tremendous. Like you literally can survive during the Blood Moon curses. And to make things worse, there was that one game that was like a decider, and that also was so close that I wish I could have told my opponent a GG because it was such an interesting game,
Yeah,
right? So it doesn't happen like that.
I know, like I've played the anime, but looking at this, Jay is going for the Goda and
I'm sorry.
got a destroy over there.
Oh, the
Right.
plant's almost
Jay's
gone.
got one energy. Hmm. Aqua. He's going for the jump.
Yeah, the stat. Hitanshi is going for the same strat, especially
Same
with the
stat
shrimp.
just with Aqua this time.
Exactly.
But the Aqua survived. Ooh.
What I really like, especially we are just in the first leg of the tournament, but the gameplay is so sound. Like they know what they have to do with the limitations of just the five axes that they have registered, right? So
Yeah, fine.
naturally, going in such a long way, like all the way through, it's so. If you think about it, it also boils down to the best axie team that you have selected throughout the entire tournament, right?
Yeah, best two. I
So
think so. Like I've
yeah,
played many tournaments that have like 5xe limitation. So you have to plan really, one tank. You have
Oh,
to
that critical.
match. Oh, the crit and just
and
get the
that
win.
crit,
Jayesh
yes,
takes it.
Jayesh, wow. We
Uh,
we were expecting something, but that crit, wow.
so
All
this is
right.
2-1.
So this is a 2-1 in favor of Jayesh. Let's look at our third. Yes.
So whenever you go for the 5 team comp, you have to get one tank and you have to think like build 2 teams around it, right? Like one tank, you have
Exactly.
to build 2 teams. So it's really stress like when you select the axes. when you never know like what opponents are going to bring. But as we can
Yeah.
see here, there's no change, right? There's no change again.
Yeah, I feel there is no change. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, I feel there is no change. Yeah. I think Hitansh is in the last round. Hitansh just got a little bit unlucky with the fact that Crit destroyed last um his last Axie that was standing.
The crit didn't matter because like the two with what the 2v1 and the aqua.
That is true also.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But in this round, if he gets a good draw on, I think so, mech, like as you saw in the second game, he got a good draw on his mech. His
Yeah.
mech got rid of the aqua. The mech and aqua like used shrimp and the tooth, and that got rid of the aqua. That was like really good for Itanch to get a good draw in
Yeah.
first like 3 to 4 rounds of like the back door. He needs a back door.
Exactly. So so far for Jayesh, life has been pretty much on a hell for his backline Aqua, right? Because even though the Piranha is going first, essentially, the Shrimp, as soon as he gets his second chance, like as you can see in the sequence of who's going to who's playing next, as soon as the Shrimp, it's automatically like going for that Piranha, right? So there's no chance for the Piranha to like breathe easy. It's kind of like, okay, if I get a good draw, I have to make sure that it's the best.
And you can see the both speed are same, but the health. Jayesh Aqua is faster because its health is 408, right? So that's one
Yeah.
advantage as well. Because if like the mech reduces Jayesh Aqua's health, Jayesh is first to being like he will be first playing.
Right. And I saw a lot of energy being what should I call it? Being destroyed, right?
Yeah, destroyed by
But
Goda.
then that zero card is being used, but still, in some ways, Hitan still has that energy up advantage. So that
And
aqua stock is there. I'm not sure.
that cat tail, 3 cards.
Yeah,
He's
that
left with
cattail.
3 cards. But he destroyed one energy as well. And Jayesh got the kill on his plant.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
this
opens
won't
up a
kill.
lot of territory.
The shrimp, but this won't kill. This is 59, and Jayesh is gonna use all the plant like aqua cards he have. He's getting like how much he can get out of that aqua. That crit,
And another
the crit,
crit. Nice.
and he got a card as well because the hero.
So last stand, and that means a 2v2 situation.
Now it will be
But
2v1.
now it's a 2v1,
Jayesh get the
definitely.
kill.
Not looking that great for Hitansh at the moment.
And Jayesh is getting a like acro, getting a speed up. But he's jumping on the mech. Oh, will he get the kill?
It's a interesting strat. I'm not sure how that will go. Perhaps he's recognizing this guy. Never mind. He's just
Yeah, he's just trying to get rid of that mech because the acro.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 3-1, right?
Yeah.
Towards
So
Jayesh.
Jayesh is very much ahead, and I think going into this, it will be his last round, I guess. Let's go.
Can Jayesh get a 4-1 or like Hitansh will get it like 2-3? Let's see.
I think they're still going with that same lineup. I don't know. Like Hitansh perhaps already learned the lesson through the past two games, right? I'm. What should Hitansh do, in your opinion? Like the reason why his backliner was going for the mech is because of that aggro, right? But there was a point in time where even Hitansh did something correctly, and now he's not able to do that, right?
So I was thinking if he used like the first mech, he was like in first round he used a mech, right?
Yeah.
He could have used that to kill the plant as fast as possible, and then use the aqua to kill the mech. With a if he get a good draw, I think so that can happen. And then from like 2v1 the aqua, Jayesh aqua, but Jayesh aqua is also really strong because of that cuckoo aqua.
Right, right,
So I was thinking about that, but for this, I think so he can just jump on the aqua, kill the aqua as fast as possible.
right.
But the thing restricts him is the Goda. If Jayesh is keep destroying his energy, there is
Uh-huh.
no chance. Like there is no chance of him jumping like with 2 energy, right?
Yeah.
You
And
don't
it
have
looks
energy to
like the
jump.
plant has again
Yeah,
gone down pretty quickly this time in round two.
hmm.
And the piranha is taking no time to spare the shrimp.
Like, if you see, Jayesh is getting most out of his aqua.
And exactly. I think, in my opinion, Hitansh perhaps, like, the thing is that if Hitansh is aggroing the backliner, then the mech is doing something. If the if you are aggroing the plant, then the piranha is doing something.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you're playing a game of tic tac toe. You are you pick the wrong choice, you still lose. You pick one of the
Yeah.
choice, you still lose. Something like that.
If there was anything else like other than aqua like behind like at last, it
Yeah,
would have been easy for Hitansh because that
perhaps.
aqua health, health is like 407 aqua's health.
Yeah. So it's
Oh,
a very
GG's.
clear win over Hitansh by Jayesh. So it's
GG's,
a
Jayesh.
4-1 going into the first round or the first leg of the game. What do you think? Are you happy for Jayesh?
Yeah,
I
I
hope
am.
you are.
Yeah, I am. Like this is like I'm here because of Jayesh because I was really nothing like before this, and Jayesh introduced the game to me. I played starting. We joined the same guild after that. We played for then Jayesh joined Axie.gg. I was like I continued my studies. Then I'm really
Right,
happy
right.
for Jayesh. Like he's continuing the game, being in the competitive scene. Really happy for him and really good plays from Mitanch as well.
That is definitely very, I'm really glad to hear about that. So, speaking of which, we are still a bit late, I guess, in terms of the schedule a
Game
little bit.
with
So,
game
do
one
we,
being
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think
So, since we concluded game one, we could perhaps show the scoreboard for the time being. And till then, we can quickly get the other two players, namely Prasant and Revenant. So, let's do that. I will make sure that they are ready for the games.
Yug, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
Hello,
So,
hello.
so what do you think? Now, Hishant's next game is gonna be versus Sparking Reverend Flame Guild. Looking at their axes and they having not played before, and I see that they have very similar axes. Like they have the exact same axis when it comes to the dusk with the beach and cattail and the slipper, right?
Yeah, I saw. I'm looking through the like Ronins now, really. And I've never seen these guys played, but I this will be my first time. I'm excited to see them play. I think so. You have been like seen them right in the qualifiers, Adip.
No, 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 no. We this is just every region had got a winner, so these guys have
Okay,
never actually clashed with each other
clash with
before.
each other.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes,
So the game style is like they're different.
yes, totally, totally.
So this is North versus South or now?
The next game will be East, which is Sparking Flame Revenant,
Okay.
and South, which is Prasant 96.
Versus-
Basically, the first game was actually a correction. It is North versus West.
North versus West.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
yeah. A little bit of confusion had ensued because we consider, like, physically we consider North India as one particular region, but we strictly picked locations for the northern states according to the, like, the north as it can be, right? Not like Rajasthan is north. We have picked Rajasthan. We have tagged it as west. So
Oh,
a lot of confusion had ensued, but that's not an issue for us today as we have four of our winners,
So
regional winners. Yeah.
Jayesh has quite a lead on the scoreboard right now. We see Hishant having won one game and Jayesh winning 4 games.
Yeah.
What do you think of this? You think Jayesh is going to dominate this tournament? Looking at all these axes.
Not being biased, but I think so. But I have one like the Prashant. I have heard about him. He's really good player. I've heard about him. I think so. He can give a tough fight.
Yes,
And
yes,
I
he
think
did.
Sparky and Nitesh can also
Uh-huh.
give a tough fight. But I've never seen them play. I think so. I can't say they can be the dark horse.
Correct, correct. So I think with Prashant is like the underdog who came out of nowhere, right? Because no
Yeah.
one else had heard of him before.
Okay,
And
so if I may
yeah,
interrupt,
yeah, yeah.
we actually I had the opportunity to cast the 2Ds, and during the
Mhm.
South qualifiers, we actually had an upset where Prasant actually defeated Pratap, and that was I
Yeah,
wasn't seeing that coming. Like
Oh.
you know, right? Like how even though Pratap has been up there for so long, now the newcomers are actually getting to know the game better. Pratap has made his name; he's always going to be up there. Just
Yeah.
like you can, like in any esports, the initial players will always be regarded as someone great, but then
I
the
think
the
we have
young
our
guns come forth and basically defeat them. That's what's happened.
That is
Yeah,
true.
I
I
think
think
we
we
do
have our
have.
games ready. If we can quickly
We do
just
have
check,
again.
perhaps either Revenant
Yes.
is either he's warming up or he's probably I'm not sure about that. Let me just quickly check because the name is pretty much a random name. I quickly need to make sure.
Okay. They have started.
Yes.
Could we
I think they
confirm
have
if
started.
that is the same account for Prasant? If that is okay, could you kindly check?
I can just see the Rooney address. So
Sparky Flame. Yeah, yeah, it is.
it is.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Revenant is okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool, cool.
Oh, really interesting comp here from Prashant. Double plant,
Right.
double plant, double plant bird, and that bird is like you can see the balloon that will
Yeah, that
you will
balloon is
see
sticking out.
you'll see many plays from that.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, it was that balloon that caused the upset because of that ability. I think it's called fear, if I'm
Yeah.
correct. Yeah. And it doesn't matter how tanky you are, your shield is pretty much as good as nothing, right? So
And you can see Sparky's comp, the Aqua with the
yeah,
Nemo at the end with the sandal. That
yeah.
can also be a good play because but it is a mid liner. For me, it's a mid liner. He's playing at the back, so it will be really interesting how he plays with that, how he makes many plays with that Aqua.
Interesting. Yeah. So, having considered this, let's see how the game starts because there is, of course, a very significant delay between the spectators and the players itself, naturally, to maintain that integrity. But what are your predictions?
For now, it's like neutral. Let's see the card draws. We can see the tanks are also pretty much same.
Yeah, that is true. The
Like,
tanks are same, the plants and the dusk. I think we pretty much saw that same thing happening where the plants are the same.
mhm,
I mean, the parts are the same, sorry,
mhm.
but
The first one, right? Yeah.
mech and the plants they are different. Yeah.
So this is South versus the East.
South
Yes.
versus
South
East
east.
side
versus
versus
east.
South side. Let's go.
Yes. So we are keeping our fingers crossed that we get to see that card draw as quickly as possible. And there you go. Our prayers are heard.
Chant with the hair, with the generating a card, a sandal, and that raise damage. Because Prashant broke the shield of the Tusk, so he got the beat plus damage.
Right.
Both have used like 3 energy, and we can see the health wise. Like I think so, Prashant have an advantage here.
Right. Right. So um the next card draw is here.
He's going for a destroy. Prashant didn't even like save anything. going for the destroy as well, and he got one.
So basically, Prasant got the,
Prashant got one
what should I
destroy.
say? Like in the battle with in the of the frontliners, he got the
He got the kill.
yeah.
But this last turn is also very good for Sparky, right? You know, you can just skip, you can just
Right.
wait.
For Revenant, yes,
Yeah, but
exactly.
Prashant,
He
yeah,
could wait and save his energy
hmm
and just simply tank it up. Perhaps he might be doing this.
yeah, and you can see there is no Goda left, for Prashant. So Swaki knows he can just skip here. He could like,
Exactly.
yeah, but Prashant can always use a pumpkin, but he only got one pumpkin. You can see here, so he
Yeah.
can't get
So
rid
like
of
in this
that.
case, if he uses a zero card also, it will. But never mind. Let's see what he's doing. He's
Yeah,
just
here
using
it
his
is.
bubble. So
Prashant is going for the double generate.
yeah,
So he have like a lot of energy now. He got a
and a
kill.
lot of damage too.
Yep, but the last end, come on. The last one
That,
is giving
I
the
think that
Prashant.
last stand was I saw that coming because it's
Yeah,
a plant after all. So
I think so. This will be really bad for Shan because he have a lot of energy now, like two, I think so 4 energy, and there is no Goda as well now. So the
right.
front guy is dead, so there is no threat of the Goda. He's just removing the.
Yeah, I think it's better to not let the last stand stay alive, right? Because
Mm,
so essentially, if let's say if Revenant decided to not to stay passive, sure he would have gotten a lot of energy. Like this time it would have been 4 instead of 3,
but
and
I
on top
can.
of that,
Yeah, yeah.
that move from Prasant, that would simply, like, what should I call it? Like one move on him means that there'll just be one more hit there from that last stand, right?
Yeah.
So it would have just been saving the energy, but for no use. It's I think so far in all the games that I've seen, people are just taking care of that last stand. They're not waiting.
And here you can see there is a lot of shield by Prashant
Yeah, that
and
that
getting
double
the
shield. Like, look at
Kataro as
that.
well.
Yeah.
Getting the Kataro energy as well. Really good tank there. But as you can see, if you see, generally see, there is nothing
Uh,
that can kill Revenant's plant. You know,
yeah, exactly. Like plant versus plant, sure, but that plant is not looking that great right now.
we can see the pumpkin. He can get a. He's a good shield. Like you can see, that's a good defense, 200 shield. But if you see in like terms of damage, I
Yeah.
don't see Prashant having lot. But you can see here, oh, Prashant is getting the Kataro double beach, but still that's
Okay,
live.
so that's a lot of trade damage traded.
Oh, he's getting the shield up again, getting the Kataro every like 3 round. He's using the Kataro. He's getting pumpkin, good draws, and again I think so. Will get Kataro. Ooh, nice. He's getting 140 shield, but I think so. This will kill his plant. Yeah,
Not looking great for Revenant right now.
Revenant. Yeah,
And naturally, an aqua, it's really hard for an aqua to take care of a plant. Forget but then
Acro.
being
If
a
he get
lot
a
of,
kill here,
yeah,
if we get any crits or if we get a kill here, I think so it will be for Revenant. Revenant could have win there,
no,
but the shield, as you can see, the Kataro is giving energy, and he's not playing the bird card, so he's getting the he getting the plant
I
cards here.
don't think that looking at the
Oh,
cards, yeah, I think he has already, like, if you see if you look at the card HUD, like the HUD, as soon as you see that the cards are vanished, that means that one of the players have pretty
Oh,
much
this
lost.
was such
Yeah,
a close one.
yeah, let
but
That's
Lunacia
really
yeah.
nice.
give it to Prashant. GG's. Really,
So
Prashant really
Prasant,
played well, Actually, if I
exactly.
looking at the mid game, I thought Revenant was winning because of there was no card that can kill the plant. That was no card like Prashant had no card to kill Prashant, what Prashant, Revenant. So I was thinking that Revenant will get the win, but Prashant with the massive shield and Kataro gave him like keep giving him the energy. He didn't use many of the bird cards because he wanted to generate the plant cards. So really good plays from Prashant there.
Wait, now it's saying Prasant has loaded. Just give me a minute. I think we need to. I need to confirm with Revenant about that last game because he's responding to me now. If that was if that was Prasant as well, but I don't know. Let me just check. Yeah, we're extremely sorry, but I think that was perhaps one of Revenant's um, warm-up games, I believe, with someone. But a little bit of a miscommunication between me and him perhaps resulted in this. But it was a nice game. The score should not be counted, definitely. But the game was
Okay.
nice. We were actually looking at a warm-up. But well, at least one of the participants were playing, and we got an insight as to how Revenant perhaps should look into this.
Yeah.
But for sure, this is the first round
Okay, so
between
this is the
Prasant
first round.
and Sparking Flame. Yeah. Yeah. So currently, it's a first round. So it is a 0-0. So there is no points to be updated. Confirming with everyone. But that was a good play, a nice effort from Revenant. Let's see if Revenant going into the tournament how he does.
So, is the game between Revenant and Prasant live now? We
Yes.
see the scorecard. We see the scorecard where Prashant. They're yet to start. They're yet to start. So right now, Jayesh is leading with 12-point lead, and Hitansh has 3 points for beating Jayesh once. So I guess after this, we get to know will come out on top. Whether if Prasant is gonna would be able to take on Sparking Flame Revenant 5-0, that's the only way he can lead Jayesh.
Right.
But Jayesh looks in a very strong position right now.
In the meanwhile, I will be sorting a couple of things regarding that score so that things are as transparent as possible, right? And in the meantime, if you could take over and honor us with some beautiful casting.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, definitely, please.
Yeah, so in first round we can see both played Goda and both have just given damage. No one is saving here.
Mhm.
Prashant is going with the fear. And I don't think so that killed, but yeah, perfect. He got a kill like 3 combo. And we can see there is again the same thing happening. 3v2. And Revenant is getting like 4 energy now, and Prashant is on 2. Let's see.
Right. So, like, Revenant
So what do you think is the game plan for Spark Revenant
or
right
Revenant,
now?
yeah. Sparking Flame is
Because-
the guild. Yes, yes, definitely.
I think so. He's just going like, oh, he was just want to try to kill the front guy. I think so. For now, it will be like first target will be filling the front, and then I think so. Just saving up, getting that acros on, kill the second mid liner, and just kill it with the acros, and just get the speed up on the bird. I think so. And after that, as it's the fastest, it can dodge the balloon sphere. It can be first, like playing first and destroying the plant actually, if it's used acro perfectly.
Correct. So what advantage do you think Prasant has?
The mid plant is really strong, really
Okay.
strong with the Kataro.
Yes. So we see Zigzag being used by Revenant, Kataro, and I keep forgetting this spell's name.
Guess. Oh, he's
Referring to
going
the
deep.
the Kotaro spell, or
Yeah. Kataro with
so there's a pumpkin, the wooden staff, the Kotaro, and the leek, right?
the leak. Yeah. How could I
Okay.
forget?
Yeah,
Leak.
No worries. It happens to the best of us, so that's okay.
Leak, yeah, leak.
Leak.
But you can see Revenant just used his 6 energy. He's not able to kill his plant because of the 200 shields, 170 shields. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, but if you also notice the bane of his last game, even though that was technically, I mean, not technically, it's actually a warm up game with whoever he was playing with.
I
That
think so.
person also had a Kotaro.
No, I think so. This was the same team. He was playing with Prashant, I think so.
No, I remember it's not Prasant because Prasant 96 has his name specifically written there,
Oh,
and he has confirmed with me. Yeah, he has confirmed. This is his first game.
Oh, so he was playing with someone else with the same.
Yes.
But you can
Perhaps,
see,
yeah. Basically, what happened is that when I told him to get ready, then Prasant, he was probably playing with someone else, and we got caught off that.
Now Revenant goes first, but he's feared. So he misses and he won't make it.
Yeah, Prashant got the first win here.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me just
We can see a change in Revenant's Aqua.
Yeah, we can see that change, but
can see
that Kotaro seems to be a game changer. What makes you feel that this
Oh,
Kotaro?
he's putting the backliner Aqua in the mid, as I said. That's a
Yeah.
mid, and he removed the plant. Actually, you can see.
Oh yeah, he did remove the plant.
So he's going with Exikis Aqua at the back, and I think so. This comp is really looking good for like double Aqua. He have a lot of bug cards, like bug cards who can give damage to the plant. You can bug
Yes.
cards, Exikis. There is Acro, there is Sandal. You can always generate, and he also have a Sandal on a front guy as well. So I think so. This is looking good for Revenant.
Yeah, it's countering Prasant's lineup really well. He's learned a thing or two from his previous.
And also the Koi will help to get fast, like speed up his Aqua against the 1v1 against the bird. So that is also good move by Revenant by changing the comp.
Right. So pretty much have to wait for that card draw to happen. But my question to you would be, as you said, Revenant has swapped out his plant for that task, right? So, what in your opinion should be an advantage? Like, I'm not talking about if Prasad will win versus Revenant, but considering there is no longer a plant now. So, is it going to be an advantage from the over the last game?
I think so. It will be an advantage, but there last game there was only one Aqua and one plant and one Dusk. So Dusk was there.
I see. Yeah.
He swapped it from with the Aqua. So
Right.
getting like Aqua, he just want damage in this game. He want to give damage. Like last game we saw, he didn't have a lot of damage. That really like, as you can see, the mid laner of Prashant is really strong. Mid Axie is really strong. So he wants the damage here.
Right.
Kill that mid Aqua, the mid plant, and get that bird out of this game and get a first win. I think so. Revenant is going for damage here.
Right. And speaking of damage, as far as my as a beginner level Axie player here, I can see that there are two plants. That it means that as a damage dealer, you are not going to get much of an advantage ahead. Isn't that correct?
Sorry.
What I'm asking is that you see there are two plants here versus that two aqua.
Yeah.
And versus that aqua, that plant is not going to let him get that easy.
Yeah, but the cards, you can see the cards, the bug and
cards.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, and we can see he did use Acro in first round, and Prashant tried to double Goda, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Prashant tried to double Goda there.
Interesting. Yeah, it's not just the base Axie itself. It's also what cards they are using for as their arsenal, basically. Since you said it's that bug part cards.
Look at this, the damage you can see, the bug and cards, Acro and Sandal.
Yeah. That Sandal has been pretty remarkably strong
against plants. Yes.
Definitely against plants and definitely against the bug.
Yeah, perks they give like.
Yeah.
But
Like, of
it
course,
is also nerfed, right?
it's that sandal feels like literally being hit with a sandal. It feels that way, right?
Literally, the old animation of that card was a sandal. Literally,
Yeah.
if you
Flying chappal
remember.
moment. We have a
Yeah,
flying
the
chappal
flying
moment.
chapel moment.
Yeah, exactly.
A perfect
The
Nemo
balloon,
here. Yeah,
yes.
perfect Nemo by Revenant. They're removing the fear
Oh, I remember this. We have seen a lot of anti-heal being
and
played.
he,
The beach is really gonna hurt, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
for now, I think so. He should just try to get rid of the plant as soon as possible. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the shield. Look at the shield.
That shield.
Oh, how is he ever gonna get rid of the
He didn't even play.
plant
He didn't
now?
even play. I think so. He's trying to
Save.
save, but I don't think so. He's because the bird is going to be faster now
Yeah.
and will take that down. And
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Too much.
critical.
Yeah, I
crit
think
didn't
that crit
matter.
was coming anyway.
Yeah.
Like even if the crit wasn't, but yeah,
But yeah, Prashant is getting the second victory here.
we're just going to wait for that
He's back.
next game. But what do you feel went down in that last game? Like,
The dusk really died fast, and he was the plant the aqua was open for beach, and beach, the plant card beach gives a lot
yeah,
of damage to like aquas.
exactly.
So I think
And
so that's the thing.
and I think using that anti-heal, I mean, it was just a source of damage, but that the purpose for which you use that anti-heal, it didn't serve that purpose, right? So
Looking at their axes, again, what do you think would they want to change up? Would since Revenant is the losing player, what do you think he would want to change up? He already tried changing up the axes
I think
once.
so. He will change. He will. I think so. He will swap his dusk and
Mhm.
bring a plant in front.
He
I
does have the reflect damage reptile up his
right.
sleeve still, which he hasn't really come out and shown. Like, do you think against Prasant's axes, the ones which he's used twice back to back in the games, you think it would be of some use?
It can be sort of like as you can see the bird, right?
Yeah.
He can kill that bird like with doing nothing, just using the reflect cards. But he is going with the first comp. He's going with the first comp. He brought the plant back
Hmm.
again. And Prashant is like going strong with the same comp. I don't think so. Prashant will change any sooner.
I don't think
We'll
Prasant is
see. Yeah.
very cool like Jayesh right now.
Hmm.
I think right now, I think Revenant in this regard has not won his first point yet, right?
No, 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 no. Like it's
So
too
in
early.
that regard, if Prasant gets a clean sweep, then he is basically going to dominate the tables after this particular game.
Yeah.
But then, according to schedule, there are a couple of games for Jayesh ahead, one after the other. So we can see how Jayesh pairs up with Prasant very soon. Not immediately, I guess, but maybe the game after this, if I'm correct. Let me just confirm.
So I think so Prashant, if he get a screen sweep, it will be like 15 points, right?
Yes,
Uh, yes, yes.
a win contributes
3
3 points.
points.
A draw is a single point,
Same.
and you get nothing for loss, right? So considering that, all a clean sweep means 15 points.
15 points.
So we are in the round three between Prasant and Revenant.
Yeah, and we are expecting Revenant to come up with something up his sleeve with
Yeah,
Prasant's remaining pretty much the same.
yeah.
He's just openly challenging.
Players of the East are hoping for the best,
Yes,
while me being Southside is totally on Prasant's side.
Oh,
definitely, as you should, as anyone should.
yeah.
And as we can see, if I just quickly check through the schedule, Jayesh is after this game basically. Um, Jayesh's next opponent will be Prasant, by the way, which is
That
interesting.
Yeah,
I
that would
think
be really
that,
interesting.
yeah, that'll be the best 5 games.
Actually, yeah. So we'll find out very quickly who will reign top of the that next after this current match.
Both are going for that Goda. But yeah, Revenant is using double. But he got feared.
Yeah, he missed a Goda.
Yeah, he missed a Goda.
Along with the beach bonus, which Prasant was able to find.
No, like neither of them are saving, as you can see.
Yeah, yeah. They do have 0 cards to play. Okay, so Prasant goes for a double negative damage along
He
with,
gets a kill as
yeah,
well with the sword.
Arponimo. I think already Prasant has a lead, I would say. Oh,
Yeah.
that must hurt. That must definitely hurt.
I think Prashant can now just keep skipping until the front guy is, you know, he can just keep skipping and bring this to 2v2 and get a lot of energy because the Goda is out of the game.
Correct. So it's Revenant whose objective is to just kill the front plant ASAP, right?
But Prashant is getting most out of his plant. Since he
Yeah,
used the cattail there, he got the cards there allowed like because of the Sandy. 1 HP. He did survive, but he will get killed. Ooh, 1 HP plant. What do you think?
Uh, he's just. I guess it gives more time for Prasant to do this
And the
basically.
Kataru again.
Yeah. Oh, that's painful, man. And he just saves this round.
He have the you can see double pumpkin out there. He's just gonna
Yeah,
steal that
yeah.
280. This won't kill.
This won't kill him.
Uh,
Yes. Kataro, Leak Leak,
So
Beach,
that
and Sandal.
Katara seems to be the bane for Revenant. I'm not sure. It for now it's Revenant. We'll find out very quickly in the next leg of this tournament if Kotaro reigns the strongest. I feel we can find out in the next game.
the mid plant's really working good for Prashant.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a big barrier that
Big
Revenant
barrier.
hasn't been able to cross. That's round 3 which got over, and Prasant is 3-0. Revenant has not been able to kill his second plant. I think in the first round he did get the plant once, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah. My question to you would be: do you think it is because of this lack of a backstabber that they're not even able to take care of that?
yeah, I think so. And
Let's say,
you can say
I'm
that.
sorry to interrupt, but let's say, in my opinion, if the backstabber is able to take care of the bird, then immediately the backstabber could again take care of the midliner because that's the one furthest in that how most of the our backstabbing tar cards work,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So there's
Actually,
no
you
way
can
to touch.
see you can if you see that it as Deep told that there is a reflect card, right? Reflect reptile. Revenant has one. So
Right.
Yes,
he can use that. He can use that because if you see the bird, he will just die. He kill the bird doing
correct.
nothing, just using the deflect. You don't even need to pass the plant, so you can use that. But I don't know. Like he should have some other strategy in his mind. Revenant is thinking something. I think so. He's bringing the same lineup again.
He, I I feel perhaps he's playing it safe. I'm not sure. Like
Yeah, maybe he's
even
comfortable
though
with this.
yeah, even though he's facing a loss, uh, one after the other, um, I think switching up to that particular axis is not in his mind. I think.
Hmm.
So considering that, like everyone at this point is very much understanding of the format that you can definitely change your lineup of the axes and everything. So it should not be something uh, new to these players. But yeah,
Yeah, if I was on Prashant's place, I was like, I'm winning, so I'm gonna keep like playing the
exactly.
same thing over and over
100%.
until I lost.
And I think Revenant, perhaps, since you brought that point out, I'm also feeling like, yeah, why is he not? He should try, because end of the day, it's a huge series. He has to play like 15 games, and winning and losing out on the first five means that you have to win a lot of games ahead,
Yeah.
right?
So we see that Prasant has 4 energy stacked with him now, and Revenant has 3, and Prasant's going all out with his bird now.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Yeah, he's getting the kill as well.
On Revenant's plant, yeah.
Yeah, he will get the kill with the energy as well.
Oof.
And
Yeah,
now
that's
the
a
pumpkin.
lot.
Now we can see the pumpkin here. And shield. No pumpkin,
No.
but he got the shield.
Yes, again we are stuck with, the Prasant's second Axie, which has not gone down.
Get the beach.
Maybe.
Yeah, beach damage.
That's amazing.
GG's, Prashant.
GG,
Well played.
GG indeed. That's a clean sweep of
I think so. It's 4, right? 4-0 or 5.
4-4.
Okay.
So we will move on to our final round with Prasant and Revenant. It's 4-0 so far.
Yes.
What do you think? You think Revenant is gonna switch it up this time around? He's gonna
think-
try something new?
I'm thinking he will bring
'Cause-
the double aqua again with the plant. I think so. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. If he brings it, I think so. It will be a chance. There can be a chance because they need damage to kill that mid liner.
Exactly. And Prasant has not even, he's not tried to change his axes. He's just kept those 3 axes just the way they are every single time. And
Yeah, like a boss. Like a boss.
I think so. He bring the same team, Prashant. There's no need to change anything in Prashant's team for now because he knows like
Correct.
Since we have a little bit of time, maybe we could check on the schedule a little bit. So, like as we said, Jayesh sitting very, very much on the top, right? Because
I
of
think
that
Prashant
4-1.
and Jayesh are on the same score now, right?
Yes,
exactly.
they're on the same score.
Exactly.
So we have Jayesh who won 4 games out of 5 against Hitansh. Hitansh, who managed to win round 2 against Jayesh, is sitting at 3 points. Jayesh is sitting at 12, while Prasant, having won 4 games against Revenant, is sitting at 12 points, with Revenant having a Revenant with 0 points. Maybe he can turn this one around. I think, yeah, he should be, like you said, to OP. I think he should try to change up his axes and just try something different, because right now it seems like he's kind of a little afraid to do that.
Yeah. And if you think about it, from every player's perspective, they are basically playing 15 games today. And if you lose your first 5 games, you
Yeah.
have to essentially win at the rest of the 10 games. Otherwise, you're pretty much in the lower bottom.
So
table.
next game would be Jayesh versus Prasant, which would be the game to
Yeah.
watch out for. Because we can see how it's playing out, right? We see Jayesh dominate one round and Prasant now dominating. So it's basically, it's interesting to see how that's gonna pan out.
Right. I think we still need one more game from Revenant, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we are looking for a.
Or for whatever reason it's showing offline. I'll just quickly get in touch with him. In the meantime, what should we, or what do you suggest? We could perhaps talk about the tournament on the whole, perhaps how it has gone for
sure.
us in the meantime.
So, Axie Yudh, basically, it's been great so far. We've received a lot of community support. We're basically doing this giveaway of a custom Axie Infinity sneaker, which was designed by a good friend and a metaverse builder whose name is basically Raza. He goes by the name Raza basically, and we also made an NFT out of the same shoe. So, but like we are gonna be dropping this NFT to the people who took part in the contest right after the games and right before we announce the winner of the tournament itself. So stay tuned. Everyone who retweeted the sneaker tweet and tagged three friends, they one of them is gonna win it, and it's gonna be super cool. So as of Axie Infinity and where it's headed, what are your views now on SLP and everything, Yug?
So actually, I have took the break from playing XE because of the college and stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I play XE and I'm really waiting for the Origin. I'm really waiting for Origin to come up, and I'm thinking to start again when the Origins uh come. And XE really XE have changed my life. You know, I've starting a Jayesh recommended the game, and afterwards I've won some tournament stuff, joined TWL, and XE have been really helped me in financially, of course,
yeah.
and for other stuff as well. Like spending my time during lockdown was really, that helped me. XE helped me a lot, overall for me.
That's awesome. Axie has helped a lot of people in India as well as abroad. Uh, we do continue believing. We believe there are gonna be burn mechanics, and there's gonna be a lot more that is gonna be
Everyone's waiting, right?
coming our way. Yes, yes. On the 7th is Origin for PC players, and it's gonna be interesting how that is gonna pan out. I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a small PSA.
Mhm.
So all the games that we saw with the Kotaro, so Prasant is saying that the first game where we saw there was no username loaded, that was Prasant himself.
Oh, so
So
that's a 5
yes, it
nil.
was a 5. Yes, yes,
It's a 5-0 on Prasant versus Revenant. Okay, so we can
yeah,
move on to the next one, Jayesh versus Prasant. The,
definitely.
this
Yes,
this
I'll just
this I'm
quickly
really
get
looking
on.
forward to.
Exactly. Cool, cool.
I
You
think
may
this is
discuss. Yeah.
literally South, which I'm supporting Prasant versus your good friend Jayesh,
Yeah, so was
which you're from Mumbai, same as Jayesh. So this is like really as exciting as it gets, right?
so yeah, I think the Jayesh will take that up, but Prashant,
Look, looking,
after
come
looking at
on,
Prashant,
look at the
this,
axes as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
look at
will
the
be a
axes.
tough fight. Axis, but I have played like a lot with Jayesh, and I think he have if there is a disadvantage in Axie as well, he takes that win from if when we play, right. But after
That's
looking at
awesome.
Prashant's gameplay, it will be a really hard fight. This thing.
Yeah. So as we wait for Jayesh and Prasant to ready up and fight it out, we can only say this is going to be like a battle amongst the titans, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So Prasant has communicated with me. They are gonna go in 2 minutes, which is the max we can definitely let them
So
figure
let's
it out.
just
Yeah,
let's take a small break for those 2 minutes, and we'll come back in
definitely.
3.
Definitely. We can roll the ads and in the
NFTs have now become a mainstream phenomenon, and blockchain games have given birth to metaverses. Gamers for the first time can play games and earn digital currencies, proving to the world that gaming is an acquired skill just like music, sports, and art. With G-Donkey, gamers can play with high-cost NFT assets for free. They share a small profit with the guild. G-Donkey is a decentralized, autonomous organization where its token holders drive the direction of the guild while they stake and earn rewards. Our community of gamers decides which games they want to play. We partner with these games to participate in their IDOs and get early access to purchase their assets, and in return, we provide key insights and develop the content and economies of these games. Being an active part of the community is incentivized with a level-up rewards program for players. With esports at our core, we instill a desire amongst gamers to be a part of a prestigious and the most competitive guild in the world. We bridge the gap between companies and meaningful charity by educating the underprivileged to make use of these games, providing them with a sustainable source of income. We are here to provide easy access to metaverses in all corners of the world. NFTs have now become a mainstream phenomenon, and blockchain games have given birth to metaverses. Gamers for the first time can play games and earn digital currencies, proving to the world that gaming is an acquired skill just like music, sports, and art. With G-Donkey, gamers can play with high-cost NFT assets for free. They share a small profit with the guild. G-Donkey is a decentralized, autonomous organization where its token holders drive the direction of the guild while they stake and earn rewards. Our community of gamers decides which games they want to play. We partner with these games to participate in their IDOs and get early access to purchase their assets, and in return, we provide key insights and develop the content and economies of these games. Being an active part of the community is incentivized with a level-up rewards program for players. With esports at our core, we instill a desire amongst gamers to be a part of a prestigious and the most competitive guild in the world. We bridge the gap between companies and meaningful charity by educating the underprivileged to make use of these games, providing them with a sustainable source of income. We are here to provide easy access to metaverses in all corners of the world. NFTs have now become a mainstream phenomenon, and blockchain games have given birth to metaverses. Gamers for the first time can play games and
We're back. We're back. And it's Prasant versus Jayesh. According to YouTube, Jayesh is well over 80% as favorite.
And
Yeah.
if you see now, Jayesh got a Jayesh have a bird like the swoop bird back, and with the two plants, it's really strong team. And if you see, Prashant has gone with two aquas, so this will be a.
Yes.
What do you think, Abhi?
Prasant has changed it up. I think it's. I hope there's double Godas coming out from either of them. There's no way of saving energy, right? And I think with the backdoor on Jayesh, it gives him an advantage. Also, if you think of it, uh, the Gravelant isn't really gonna like shut off any of Prasant's axes because every axis of his has a range move, right?
Double plant will give him like advantage on the double aquas, if you see.
Yes.
And this is the match everyone is waiting for. Like we had a poll, right?
Yeah. We had a poll which Jayesh seems to have won, basically. He is 86% favored to win this game.
So even if Jayesh potentially loses, he definitely won the hearts. So of the viewers watching with us right now. So that gravel ant was one of the most annoying things I have ever seen during the stages.
But the zigzag can also like be very annoying for Prashant, you know. Jayesh can like just keep healing up around those aquas, giving the damage. But the scrap can shut the zigzag or zigzag if you see.
Right.
So it's a equal. If you see, it's an equal thing.
Yeah, I think they have started their opponent's axes up.
Yeah, here
It
it is.
seems. Yeah.
Ooh,
And of
what a
course,
good draw! What a good draw! Boy. Got he got a swoop out, and I think so. He will. Yep. But he didn't get a kill because of the shield that he put on. But we can see there is a double sandal from Prashant. Oh, the beach and cactus didn't get anything out of beach, but it gave damage.
definitely so. It looks like one of the piranha is perhaps, yeah, he's definitely going down. That
He's
all-out
going down.
shot was coming.
Yeah, and now he have like egg fillet to play. Like he can always just play an egg and sacrifice his bird. And yeah, if you, I think so, there will be a egg play after,
Yeah.
and he's getting the kills out there. I think so. Skip will be the move, but he's going for ant. He's going for a gravel ant.
I got that Gravelat is coming.
And Jayesh have a egg ready, so he don't need to do much. He's just going for like the cactus and gravel ant again. Oh,
Wow.
he don't even
So
need to use the
Prasant
egg.
is gonna face his first loss, as we can perhaps.
And it was
Yeah, it
oof,
is indeed. Prasant is
damn,
on his first loss. Wow, amazing.
that
So
was
it's a
a good match.
5-1, and Jayesh also 5-1, isn't it? On the overall tally board.
Yeah, both I
Yes,
think so
yes.
have
Overall,
15 points.
Amazing. So now they are pretty much tied on the whole in this entire tournament for today. But today we are going to find out. In fact, not even today. The next game, rather, we will find out very quickly who's going to get that upper hand.
What do you think? Anyone gonna change his team? Is Prashant gonna change his team?
You wanna let's predict before we hit that watch. What do you say,
I think
Jayesh,
so.
or
I think so.
I
Prashant
think,
gonna change.
yeah, I think Prashant should change his team
let's
too.
find out? Yes, no delays.
Oh, he's going with the same. He's going with the same.
Okay. So we were not correct.
No, but
Uh-huh.
he's. I think so. He's trying one more time. Maybe.
All
Let's see.
right.
Let's see.
Perhaps, yeah. Prasant was perhaps very confident. I mean, Prasant is a very strong player, like, as considering he's from
Yeah.
the south. Doesn't matter where he's from, but I considering he has a lot of credibility to his
As we saw
name.
in the last game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. He
But I
knows
think
what he's
so.
doing.
Jayesh was lucky with his draw in the first round, in the first game, right? Because
Yeah.
the swoop you saw the doubles. You saw the first swoop. First round he got a swoop. He got a swoop in third round as well. Swoop and zero energy card that shut down the last aqua. So I think so. Prashant is thinking Jayesh was really lucky. So he's going with the same comp.
If
And
Jayesh gets another swoop, that means he's very fortunate. Like
yeah.
the Axie Fortune, the Axie Fortune lady is favoring him basically.
Mm.
So if we see a swoop, then it's going to be pretty much a repeat of the first round. Otherwise,
Even there is no
there
swoop.
it is.
Oh,
The
here it
swoop.
is. There is, but even
But
there is no swoop. I think so. Jayesh will just go with the egg play and sacrifice his bird, and he can just 1v2 his these aquas. I think it's always a chance.
why do you think this time he did not use his dark swoop? Because there wasn't a lot of card
Yeah,
draws.
there wasn't a lot of card. We didn't see any eggs as well.
Yeah, that egg is
That
also
can
missing.
transfer the debuff.
There you
Here it
go.
is. Here it is. But he's going for egg play.
Only egg.
Such an unexpected play. Only Jayesh can take such risk.
Yeah, as we can expect, I guess.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
But here
Is
it
that
is.
aroma, was that aroma deliberate, like tanking up that kill?
Yeah, I think so. Jayesh did it intentionally. I don't know if he was expecting such damage. He was expecting that bird to get, but he did.
Yeah, but it worked out in his favor. He
Yeah,
got double sandal and beach and all his moves off or
yeah.
what
He
he
just
needed to.
removed everything, the damage
Yes,
from the plant.
yes.
And now he can kill this guy and 1v2.
It's a plant versus two aquas with
Yeah.
let's see how this pans out. It's
But you can see there's Scralp. I'm not pronouncing it right, but
Scarabia.
yeah,
Scarab.
yeah,
Yes.
it avoids the heal.
Oh yeah, it's totally defeating the purpose of the
Yeah,
zigzag
the
and the
egg.
whole strat behind
Now we
that.
are thinking the egg play was
Oh,
unnecessary.
this
Yeah,
is
Yeah, that
awesome.
is
This is so fucking close.
that was
Crazy.
insane. The
really
egg
crazy.
play was really unexpected from Jayesh.
Yeah,
Prashant takes the win.
that egg play, it did not get turned into anything, and I think like that's what I like enjoy about this particular card is that it's a double-edged sword.
Mhm.
I'm not sure what was in his mind, but that egg play turned out to cost his second game.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
let's
think
see his
thinking
two.
he was I think so he was thinking that Prashant would go for like a lot of damage on his plant. He was
Yeah.
just going to do some 2 to 3 damage, and I think so. He's eventually was thinking his bird would be have little HP, and he was been bird was been saved. I think so. And Jayesh was expecting one more egg after that, but yeah, I think so. Jayesh the plan didn't work out there for Jayesh,
Right.
and really good plays from Prashant. GG,
Really good plays from
GG
Prashant,
Prashant.
definitely.
It's a 1-1 now.
It's a
Uh,
1-1. We
and we can
both
see both can change axes. What do you think, Adib? This time you say who will
I
change?
think I think Jayesh will come out with a different Axie because this Gravelant Axie, looking at all of Prasant's Axies, it feels like it has been figured out or countered. As long as he uses the Arco Scarab, as long as Prasant includes the Scarab Axie which he has in his lineup, I
Mhm.
think the Gravelant zigzag doesn't make sense. So I think Jayesh is gonna keep that one out and use any four of the rest of his
Prashant
axes.
always use a mech in the middle, if you see.
Yes,
But the
yes,
double aquas can always like Jayesh is thinking hard because there are double aquas. The mech will just do the
exactly.
work to get out rid of the tank, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And Prasant hasn't Prasant's Kataro pumpkin has is might come out this round, right?
Yeah.
So Jayesh is gonna take that also into consideration. I hope to see the Cuckoo Aqua of Jayesh's actually.
Yeah,
Uh,
Jayesh, you can see the game have been started and Jayesh have brought Goku
yes,
Aqua out in the
yes,
right
yes.
side, as well as
Jayesh is
Prashant, as well as
yes.
Prashant.
Both of them have got the Cuckoo Aqua. Both of them have got the same exact plant as well.
Yeah, only the mid
Uh,
liner you can see
Only
is
the midliner is
Mhm.
a different one, and having this Arco, Nemo, and Scarab basically is countering the Gravelant
Yeah,
Zigzag. With Scarab being a range spell, right? It's all those two midliners is what these guys need to win on, right? Literally, as well as the draw cards and everything else that comes with it. But I see there's a counter to Jayesh's
yeah.
Gravelant Zigzag.
So as we can see, there is a slight advantage towards Prashant's side,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
But everything you can see depends on the card draw as well. If we see like 1v1 against both like the Scalp and the Zigzag, we can see if it's all on card draw. If Jayesh get the Zigzag, if Prashant doesn't get the Scalp, it's all on luck. But let's see.
Totally.
Yeah,
So I noticed one thing that the frontliners are literally mirrored, and considering that it's literally equal footing, right?
yep.
Uh, so considering that, I mean, in round one, do we expect the plants to be heading on head to head, or do we see other any other strat in round one?
For me, I think so. They will just use their all the energy. I think so because the Goda, they are both like scared of each other's Goda, right? Like they will destroy energy. I think so. They will play. Both will be using Goda or something according to the draw, and I think so. They will play. They won't skip.
Right. So as we wait for the card draw to happen, Any predictions for this particular game?
For me, this game, looking at this, Prashant have a slight advantage. So I'm not even biased, like not friendship, but Prashant. I think the Prashant is for me this round. Prashant can do.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's see.
I think so. They should have brought like the bird. The bird was not the bird was not like bad, like right last round. He
Yeah, I
did a
think so
mistake.
too. I think so too, considering the bird also has a free balloon spell on it. It could have
No, that
made a
bird was dark
difference.
soup. I think so. Yeah, the dark soup
Yeah.
bird.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. The Prasant has the
Yeah,
balloon.
but I think the Jay.
However,
Yeah, yeah.
like let's say if Prasant loses his plant Axie and this opens up the other two mid and backliner, right? So do you think Jaish would have that advantage now that the
Oh,
scarab gets opened up?
surely, surely, Jayesh will have the advantage because the crit.
Never mind.
Never mind. I think so.
Never mind.
Yeah, but Jayesh would have had the advantage there, but because you saw a crit there, and Jayesh is going. Oh, he's going with the energy generated and acro. He's getting the aqua faster.
Yeah, but I was thinking, okay, if Jayesh could somehow take care of that particular plant or Prasant's,
Now we can see
then
this scarab. Yeah,
now that
and
scarab is gonna come, gonna hurt.
the zigzag will give a damage, but will not heal.
Yeah. Which worked out great, but another round of anti-heal.
Oh, we can see. I think so, Jayesh skipped.
Yeah, I
Jayesh
kind of
didn't
predicted
play
that.
like
Yeah.
yeah. Jayesh didn't play any plant cards. He just played this.
Looks like Jaish will have the first turn
Yeah, Jayesh is
with
faster.
the.
If you see the
Yes.
both, yeah, if you see both aquas, the health of Jayesh is lesser. So Jayesh will
So
be
Jaish will
faster.
be faster. Yes.
Yeah,
So I think that's the advantage which Jaish wanted
yeah.
to
But
play
we can
on.
see double. Yeah, now I think so Prashant will be faster because
Yes.
the double koi, and that will give him the advantage. As well, he has the
Oh, that's
energy.
so
Oh
close.
no.
Good
Jaish
GG.
just
Literally, he
called
GG'd
it.
out.
Yeah, Prashant saved the energy as well. He played the double
Does
Ah.
he shielded
does
up.
So
awesome.
Jayesh had the energy, but he still lost to the speed, basically.
Yeah,
Prasant takes
GG's
another one.
Prashant. It's a 2-1.
Yeah.
It's a 2-1. I think so. Jay should bring the bird back.
Still no bird.
Still no bird.
Unfortunately,
I think so. Jayesh have a plan in his mind. Right? I
I
don't know
think
what.
Jayesh has a strong belief. Everyone has a strong belief system. Even though Revenant, uh, I feel had that. Everyone has a belief system, right?
Yeah.
So even though it doesn't work out, but you cannot really question
Yeah.
anyone's belief system, right? You respect that.
I think so. Jayesh is
So
thinking about the thing that he's aqua is fast, less like health. He's thinking about 1v1 situation with the Cuckoo Aqua. What I can see, right?
yeah, exactly. The thing is that both of them have a koi,
Yeah.
right? So it's a matter of who saves the energy
Yeah.
most efficiently
And
and
the
then
draw.
use that to
Mhm.
convert it into the speed. Like who gets the maximum speed?
If we see the last game, even if Jayesh would have got double koi,
Yeah,
Jayesh would have won, right? The thing was the draw.
exactly.
The draw.
Yeah,
Prashant got double koi and Jayesh didn't. So that's why I think so.
yeah.
So I think the
And that's
Jayesh is going with he's thinking that if there was a double koi, there is a chance. So Jayesh is
yeah,
thinking on the chance he bringing this team. But I can see what it is. But
exactly. But going down the line between Jayesh and Prasant, I think how what is the current score if we could be
mm,
updated?
It's Prasant and one Jaish.
yeah, two Prashant and one Jayesh, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So we
So
see that, it's just about, I think Jayesh is just thinking it's just about the card draws, and he might get the ones he wants this time, and maybe he's figured something out to go with the same exact
Yeah.
lineup, right?
Yeah, like the last game, he's probably like, oh, that one card I did not get for Koi, I missed out on that.
Yeah.
So he's going again.
But if we see Jayesh don't have anything to switch with his mid XC. If we say there is a disadvantage for his mid XC because the zigzag has been countered. Uh, the players are playing with the 5XE, right? So they have to think a lot while they
Exactly.
change.
Correct.
So they didn't have many options to change. So I'm thinking this is the best for Jayesh, the mid laner, the best. If he had option, he could have changed. But this is, I think, so. From the 5XE, that mid laner is best against this team.
That crit literally went into a last stand,
Yeah.
and that attack also ensured that that plant faces its demise basically. So now it's
And
knocked out.
ooh, the Buddha. So he will get one energy destroyed that Jayesh was saving.
Yeah.
This is last turn. Yeah.
Yep, last stand definitely. But he did save that round, I feel.
Oh, yep. And he is going all out on his plan.
Again, the scarab that would counter the zigzag, which
Yeah.
otherwise Jayesh could have been like, really
Be very
going ahead
comfortable
with.
with.
Jayesh
Yes.
just have to skip this and just try to one.
Correct. Correct. He has a double attack on him. Oh, the 197s. Ooh, close.
Oh. But Jayesh have an advantage on the
Personally, I
energy.
felt he could have. He definitely required another hit, but yeah, it's definitely close.
And the double cois.
Now, again, Prashant is going to be the first one to go, right?
Yep. And
But
it's
never mind.
needed, it's not needed. Yeah.
He still got over it.
GG's Prashant. It's 3-1, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
So one more
it's
game.
3-1.
Dude. Yeah.
So Prashant takes another victory. I don't know. This seems like, at this point, I would want Jayesh to be changing up his strat
Yeah,
now.
which he did definitely, as you can see. The
Yeah, he
mech.
brought the mech out.
Yes. Awesome. Awesome. I think this is gonna make the difference. I still support Prashant, but I want to see that competition, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like we are here. The audience is here to see some comebacks happening. That's the thing. We don't want clean sweeps, right? Like clean sweeps means like there's something completely being dominating and no one has studied or researched
Yep.
about, you know.
And
So,
we
in
know-
your opinion, how does the mech open up Jayesh's game? If you could,
The mech
perhaps.
will help Jayesh to kill the plants really fast, really fast. And he can just afterwards he can just keep saving. He can just 1v2 or he can try 1v2 like with his aqua. He have when he have a lot of energy, right? So that mech opens up the plant and the aquas will be open after the if there is a good draw and the double Goda, you can see there is a double Goda chain that Jayesh have that will help him that Prashant won't use won't save any energy. So I think so that double Goda and damage factor is what Jayesh is going for.
That's a really interesting insight about that mech, considering everything. Like a small change can change a lot of openings, right? So a couple of beatings from that plant by Jayesh.
And one energy has destroyed as well. So
Exactly.
Jayesh is going for one more. And Jayesh won't get the destroy out, but yeah.
Yeah, that wooden stab. Yeah, imagine if that
that's
wooden stab
so
was
close.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would basically
But the
mean,
Goda helped with the shield, right?
yes.
Exactly.
There goes the first plant. Jayesh is now has an exposed mech.
the crit and the last stand, he's still in
Oh
but the cuckoo will help, right? But yeah, the cuckoo will help.
no, actually,
But
Prashant
never
goes
mind.
first.
Prashant goes first.
Now again, it's back to the 1v2.
1v2. The
This
same
time,
situation.
Jayesh has the 4 energy that I think is gonna make a difference.
Yeah, and he have double koi if you see. He has double koi
Yes.
in his bag as well. And as we see, he's going for it. He's going for a double koi.
So is Prashant going for
Goes
the double
Prashant.
car. How does this work? Who's gonna get the speed now?
Whoever is have a like the lowest health.
Uh,
And I think so in this case, it will be Jayesh.
oh,
But
He's just
last
again,
time,
he's just getting that
Prashant.
last stand with all that damage built up.
GG's Prashant. Really good team play.
Yeah,
We can see.
amazing play.
It's 4-1, right?
Definitely a 4-1. Good
It's a
victory at
4-1.
one time. Yes.
This is highly it's surprising because I thought Jayesh would be able to take more matches off than just Prasant taking
Yeah.
4-1. It was a total domination.
Yeah,
You
it
can even
minus that
say.
one game. Yes, definitely.
Yes, it was just the first game that Jayesh won. Now, as the score stands, it's basically Jayesh versus Prasant was 4-1, and the total scores are 27 points with Prasant and 15 points with Jayesh. Prasant seems to be leading, and it seems like, for him to be caught up, Jayesh needs to win another 4 games to be equal to Prashant. So the next round is going to be Jayesh versus Revenant, and
Yeah.
if Jayesh wants to remain in this running, he has to win all 5 of those games, all 5 of those games, literally.
So he want a clean sweep, right? He needs a
Yes,
clean sweep.
yes, he needs a clean sweep to basically even compete with Prasant at this point.
But yeah, if Prashant wins against who's Prashant's game will be afterwards? Like is it
Let
Hitesh?
let me just check that. Prashant's next game is going to be with Hitesh. Yes, that is his last game.
So Hitansh needs to be like Hitansh also needs to get like a clean sweep, like to get like they both are like 0 points, right? Hitansh and
No, Hitansh did
Hitansh is on
win
3 points.
1 game against Jayesh.
Oh, so he's on 3 points, and Prashant is
Yes,
on. Oh, so Prashant needs to also win against like Jayesh, right? If we say not Prashant, sorry, Revenant. Revenant is on 0 points.
yes. Revenant is on 0 points and he needs to win against. So, but then basically in this tournament, it's 30 AXS to
Hmm.
a single winner.
Oh, so there is no like second and third.
There is no second, third, fourth because
Yeah, it's a really high stake.
all of these guys have already won 6 AXS for winning their regional tournament, basically. So all of these guys have already secured 6 AXS each. Now the winner of this round robin takes 30 AXS home, which let me just do a rough calc on what is the price of 30 AXS today in rupees. That's basically 1.6 lakhs.
Yeah,
The winner
that's a
takes
lot.
1.6 lakhs home. And so far, it looks like Prashant is very highly likely to do that. Jayesh has a chance. He has to clean sweep Revenant and hope that Hitansh pulls something off and is able to beat Prashant in 2 out of his 5 games. That is the only way which we see that this can be,
Possible for Jayesh, right?
yes, yes.
So, but if we look at Revenant also have a good amount of like good axes in his teams, in his comp.
Yes,
So it will be
yes,
really hard for Jayesh.
yes. Revenant, as we saw in the last this thing against Prasant, which he played, he did not change his axes. He just played the same axes in the same way again and again, trying to he didn't utilize his reptile which we thought, could make the difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get to see the possibility of what could have happened.
Yes, yes. So, what about the players? Do they seem to be ready?
Yes, they have just gone online. They have said, they have acknowledged that they are going live. They're gonna battle it out really soon. Without any
Okay.
further delay, we're just awaiting.
So, I think let's do the giveaway after this game. Basically, this game would give us a good
Yeah,
view of, because it's Jayesh versus Revenant. If we see
yeah,
Jayesh take a clean sweep, we kind of have the making of, we already kind of can figure out who is going to win. So,
yeah.
like, after this, let's move on to the
And speaking of which, after this game,
giveaway.
Jayesh is basically will be done, because for Jayesh it will be the last segment of his
Yes,
games.
yes.
He will be finishing all his 15
So,
matches against all his opponents.
post Jayesh versus Revenant, we will be announcing who won the sneaker giveaways. So stay tuned for sure, guys.
Let's come. I'm going to check if it is indeed Jayesh versus Revenant. I'm going to quickly switch into that game, and we are live with that game.
Hmm.
Okay, we are now live with Jayesh
Yeah.
playing against his last opponent. Jayesh has to do something,
Plant and
and yeah, for Jayesh, basically, I'm just explaining the fact that since it's his last opponent, he has to do something and just hope that he gets the best performance in the last segment of his game.
yeah, and I have
Uh,
played against this team. This team is really strong. This team is really strong with Jayesh brought with the Gravelant. But if we
right,
see in the 1v1 situation against the Graveland against the Aqua, Jayesh will have a plant advantage because of the type advantage. But we can see Revenant have two to three long range cards. So Graveland will be shut there,
right.
right?
I think the fact that just because the Gravelant is one of the most annoying cards to ever have,
Yeah.
they have the top players are already prepared to use those range cards. They're
Yes,
not
but at the same time, like just a recap of the previous thing of how the Gravelant and the
Hello, hello.
Zigzag, the whole, it was basically that Axie was made useless by the Scarab card, right?
exactly. Indeed.
So there is a way that these guys actually play around it, but let's see what Jayesh has up his sleeve. He's
Exactly. And you
able
can
to take
see
Revenant.
on both the sides they have a zigzag. So like in some sense there is some even matching up. But at the end of the day we have to see we have to wait for that cards to draw, because it's all boiling down to the card draws, don't you think? Like those couple of wins that some people are like pinching it out from, from their opponents, even though they have lost overall, those
Yes.
pinch is all boiling down to those excellent card draws, especially when Jayesh got that scoop and eggshell and everything that he needs to take care of. So what are your takes,
Sorry, guys.
Jayesh versus Revenant? Any favoritism in this particular lineup?
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, yes, loud
Yes,
and
yes,
clear.
we can hear. We can hear.
Sorry, my internet is lagging a little bit.
I
All right,
think
that is no issue.
I think I will go with Jayesh. I think Jayesh does have uh, the upper skills to take this.
All right. You are able to connect with us, right?
I
I
think
think
Yug is having a little bit of internet difficulty, but let's continue while
definitely.
we to do a quick rundown. It's the exact same plants that plant and dusk. So we see a coda, sandal, and a beach, while Jayesh has just saved
So yeah, guys, I'm back. Sorry,
Awesome.
there was a little bit.
No problem.
What did I miss though?
Nothing that you have missed. Hopefully,
We
you miss with us.
we saw Jayesh's plant being attacked by Revenant, and Jayesh just holding his energy and not using it.
But if you look
So
at the card draw, Jayesh didn't have anything that he could have played, right?
correct, exactly.
So I think so. The beast, if he gets more like hairier, he will go for the kill of the
Yes,
Revenant.
and he can with he's 2 energy up now,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
he
he's
can
going.
really afford to. So he goes Arco.
But yeah, he don't never want. You never want to waste double arco on like just to give damage, right?
Correct.
So he's doing that. He's just playing one arco and one hero.
Oh, he's damn lucky
He
to
got that
have.
low. He got that.
Yeah, he's damn lucky to be in last time there.
Yeah, Revenant got that plant into that last stand. Josh probably did not expect that those like he will be in that last stand and then getting into that. He'd just be killing himself in that sense, right? But now that the other two axes have opened up for Revenant, I guess Revenant seems to have the upper hand at the moment.
Yeah, me too. Because but Jayesh reptile is faster, not reptile. The mech.
The
He
mech,
can
yeah.
he can get the kill out, and after this he have used one more arco. So if this will not kill Jayesh mech, and he will
Yeah.
be remaining faster. But yeah, he will be remaining faster. So that is really good. He got most out of his mech. He used the double arco, and now we can see we have a Goda, and we are waiting for the draws. I don't know why it's still, but we are waiting for the draws, and you can see double. Oh, this is so good. Oh, but
Yes.
no, Jay. He also used the Arco, right? Oh, I just totally missed. Revan also used one Arco.
Yeah, that's okay. I think the game sometimes has this weird issue, so it was very natural for us to miss out on that. But now it looks like Joyce is his game. His early game was pretty great, but now his games are kind of slipping away.
But
Like,
he can always use the
yes,
Graveland to and heal himself and avoid like he can shut down opponent's zigzag. Leak lead is also
definitely,
he
yes,
can shut down. I think so. He can pretty much shut down everything other than watering can,
yeah,
right?
that is true because the watering can is arranged.
Yeah, just look at this. He's forced to use watering can after this, but he's also saving on energy. And Jayesh got a crit
Oh,
on that
That
zigzag.
crit, wow, that crit is amazing.
Jayesh is now just going for a shield. Ooh, nice shield.
yeah, he expected
You expected
the
the aqua, yeah?
aqua. Yes.
Yeah, that aqua was expected. A good mind read in that sense.
Yeah.
Excellent from Jayesh.
So
But I think
now
so
with the
Jayesh,
aqua going first.
I think so Jayesh can get this dub.
Yeah, that
Shield.
shield, that was a huge amount of shield. Now that zigzag,
He just need but you can see the Revenant have a lot of energy in his bag.
Yes, as well as
And
the
as well as the
speed does
cards.
favor
We
him.
also have a cards to kill Jayesh. Think so. This is it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, so why didn't Jayesh use Gravelant there? Had he not? Okay, yeah. Earlier he hadn't drawn it.
Yeah.
Correct.
yeah. That draw did not happen.
Very
So that
unfortunate.
very
Very
unfortunate. Yeah,
unfortunate for GG's Revenant. Revenant really played well. Really. I see
yeah.
he countered the Graveland really easily.
We
With
now
the
have
aqua.
that.
With the aqua,
We
in
are
the
looking at
aqua.
the Indians. That Indian star. We
Oh,
now
the
have that
Revenant
bulwark.
changed. Revenant changed. He brought the Indian star.
Yes.
But this, I'm not sure.
Look
Because
at
Jayesh is
this.
going with the same team, you see.
I'm going to focus on this. He not only has bulwark, he has that tiny catapult. And I remember
Yeah,
he
tiny
was deflecting everything back against his last. This was the star of uh of the east, basically of the east region. So it was a very clean sweep for Revenant during his East region qualifiers.
I'm really happy to see that reptile in this. But
Yes.
against this
Finally.
team, but yeah,
Finally,
against this
yes.
team, what do you think, guys? The Gravelant against this reptile. What do you think?
No, Graveland just makes it completely useless, right?
Yeah, right.
Melee
So,
wise, yes. Melee wise.
but it's about actually coming to usually playing with that reptile. It's all about saving energy and
Yeah,
you know 1v3ing the opponents, right? Literally. So it'd be interesting to see with the amount of Godas that Jayesh, with two Godas that Jayesh has brought out. It's hard to save energy. It's just.
but even if we see 1v1,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
The Kataro is useless because
Yes,
there will be no energy generates first of all,
yes,
right? So this seems the wrong time to bring out this reptile for me.
yes.
But as you can see, this is going like this. Aqua is pretty open for Jayesh to kill.
Right. So now Jayesh's game at the moment is looking bright for the time being.
Yeah,
Anything can happen. So I'm not just saying that okay, now Jayesh is definitely winning, but
yeah.
there comes that numbing electrician.
Numbing is up, and wait for the draws.
Yeah, that thought is still there, but hey, at least we are not having that game freezing up still for the
As
last
we
two
can see,
days.
there is everything has been disabled. That gives a slight advantage to Jayesh.
Exactly.
He have been like used. He used acro. He's speed like faster. I think so. He will be faster, right?
Yes, I think he
Yes,
should be faster.
it should be
And I think
fast.
so. He will draw. No, he have cactus, so you don't need to worry. But he will use the beast cards to kill the mech cards to kill the plant, right? The aqua. But one
Oh,
HP.
1
Oof,
HP. Are you kidding me?
oof.
Gonna hurt. And it hurts a lot.
It hurts. Yeah. But Jayesh. Oh, but he can always use. Yeah, he have the cactus.
So, like you predicted, it's
Yeah.
a 1v1 Gravelant versus the Reptile, and the only card which is playable by Revenant here is the Catapult, right?
Yeah, and for now we can see he will use the he's
Yeah.
going to use 4 cards now, but let's see. Jayesh have been playing like the Graveland is he gave a lot of damage, but Jayesh been like playing Graveland and healing here.
Yes,
So now
he's
this
just
will be
playing
really
defensive.
hard, right, for Evan to give damage with
Yeah,
only few cards in his
yeah, and with Jayesh not having the range card, he's not going to reflect any damage on him.
he just have 1 card to play. And Jayesh is going to just keep I think so he's waiting for all 6 cards to be filled because he never want to go for like run out of the gravel, you don't play
Correct,
too much gravel. So he's just
correct.
saving up. He's just playing 3 cards. He's waiting for the cards to be filled, and that was a unnecessary credit. But yeah, we take it.
Yeah.
This still could
But this is
go.
officially the first Blood Moon match,
No,
by
no,
the
no,
way.
This
it
is the
isn't.
second, I
It's
think so. This is
second
Isn't
one.
it?
second, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
it's the
Oh, okay,
second
okay.
one.
My bad then. But still, a Blood Moon match is exciting.
So
Being the point.
Jayesh
Yeah.
there is
is
Jayesh
taking it
playing it.
slow.
Yeah,
He doesn't mind. He's
Jayesh
gonna
is also getting
continuously
that.
healing.
Yeah, he's healing, and he's also depending on the blood moon that will give
Yes,
50, and now it will give I think so 8.
But
80,
yes,
80,
yeah, 80.
yes.
18.
Now Jayesh is going for the double cactus, and I think so that will really help to kill this. Yep.
Yeah,
Oof.
definitely. Wow.
Jayesh takes it
Jayesh is
again.
just
Finally.
1-1,
Yes.
and as we said, like this was we were happy to see that reptile, but it was not the perfect timing, right, guys?
Yeah,
Yes,
correct, correct. that reflection did not work out definitely.
Yep.
With the fact that Jayesh had a backliner who is just going to chomp and disable your way out into Blood Moon. Definitely not the best reflection
Yeah,
part.
and Revenant have changed the thing. If you see, he has listened
Yes.
and he have changed it to the Exikis Aqua.
Right.
That
It only makes sense here.
yeah, and Jayesh have also changed. He have get rid of the Graveland and he have brought out the Cuckoo Aqua. So both have been made. Both have been making like one change.
Yes, both have made changes, and I think Scarab was a smart choice for him to bring out,
Yeah,
considering he thought he would come out with the Graveland.
yeah,
But the mind game is on another level where Jayesh has maybe forethought that and got his Aqua out.
yeah. Because we can like both players know what the pool is, right?
Yes.
The Axie pool is. So both can make like last moment changes in their team.
Yes.
So again, we will await the card draws. Question time is who are we favoring now?
I think so. It's neutral because we
Yeah,
don't. Yeah, it is neutral because we can see both have acro. So that totally depend on a draw. Who gets the acro first and who will get be faster, and depends on the card draws as well. So we'll just wait for the card draw. But with the double Goda, Jayesh is still like forcing the opponent to play.
cool. Uh, just-
Let's go.
yeah, we are just sitting here, sitting like ducks, just waiting
But if
for that
Mhm.
card to be drawn very quickly in any moment. And yeah, I mean, so far for Jayesh, how is things looking for Jayesh? If you could just tally up overall,
think so, Jayesh
because
now need to win all the like 3 games left, right?
right,
Because he need to hit that first spot, like to win the 30 AXS,
right.
and here it is.
Oh, the scarab first. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Jayesh didn't get any card because the aqua played first, but the hair gave the damage. Did it work? Okay, both are going to play the cocktail, but Revenant get the kill with the aqua. But we can see there is he's going for a double energy generator, and he will get the kill. I think so. Will he? No, it will. He won't. He won't. He won't. But yeah, he got the energy destroy. Judge got the energy destroy from Goda. Hmm. Oh, that is going really fast, and
How,
this is going really fast. But Jayesh have 2 energy.
Yeah, like one moment I am away and I'm looking at this. Like, okay,
But Jayesh have
the double
energy.
koi. The double koi.
But this is looking. This is equal if you see, but
What
still,
Revenant didn't go for the double koi.
yeah.
Okay, okay, that does make a
GG's.
difference. Jayesh takes it
yeah.
again.
Jayesh with the 1v2 clutch.
I think Revenant got a bit passive with that koi. Was his koi up there? Like he could have used it, perhaps.
I don't think so. He had double koi, right?
Oh, he
That
did
is
have
something.
He did.
he did have
Oh,
double koi.
Yeah, exactly.
In the last round, he did. In the last round,
oh.
but it
So
didn't matter. It
yeah,
didn't
it didn't
matter.
matter actually.
So
Right.
let's go.
Okay.
We're
But
going to game three.
yeah, he was
Jayesh.
going for the shield. I think so. That's why he don't use the ult,
Yeah.
right?
This is round four. Jayesh is two, and
Revenant is 1.
yes. Jayesh is two, and Revenant is one.
Okay, 3 games
You
are
can see
over.
Revenant
The
making
last game was
changes.
very
The
quick.
Yeah.
yes,
Like things happened really fast. I glanced at a couple of things, and we are looking at okay, a lot of things has happened.
Yeah.
So, if we could just run through that last game, I think what went in that first draw, if you could recall.
I will just describe it like Revenant tried to like Revenant killed Jayesh like first two Xyz really quickly, and
Yeah.
Jayesh was up on energy because he didn't play much. He expected those like Revenant to be aggressive like
Right.
on this two Xyz,
Exactly.
and Jayesh did really good job on saving up energy, and what he did 1v clutch with the Aqua. So we saw 1v2 like Aqua battle. So
Right.
this
And
most who have the most speed wins in that, and
definitely
that was Jayesh who had the most of the speed
Here
on
we
his
go.
Aqua.
makes sense. It was a very nice, a precise description of what happened last game, but we're now focusing on this game.
In this game, we can see Revenant he's using his Aqua, mid Aqua in the back, and he's using plant that we didn't see from Revenant. He's using his plant in the front with the watering can, which he's hoping to get energy from if Jayesh used any Aqua cards.
I doubt Jayesh is gonna go with his aqua cards against a
Yeah, I
watering
don't think so.
cannon.
Yeah, Jayesh is going to risk it. But if I was thinking there was a like if what if Revenant have used that plant at the back as a
Yeah,
1v1s, it will be really good for Revenant.
because at that point Jayesh doesn't have a choice, right?
Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense. Yes.
even in the middle, it could be like really good because if Revenant could have killed the mech like last game we saw, Revenant was really aggressive and killed the mech and the plant really quickly. Jayesh do not have choice other than playing aqua cards on that watering can plant.
See.
So I was just thinking that, but this is also good. We can see as he got some damage on his plant.
So Revenant is still betting on the watering can actually.
Yeah, and he's healing here. This was a really good play from Revenant. Now we can see Jayesh only have the aqua cards here, but we should wait for the draws. Oh, he's playing double aqua cards, but he knows. Jayesh knows now because
Yes, he's used both his.
Revenant have used both of his watering cans, so he knows both
Yeah,
of
that's interesting.
both of them are like 2v2 now, and this won't kill. But he's getting lots of cards. We can see because of the double cactail. Sorry for that, but cactail. And now Jayesh is just going for the double cuckoo. I think so. He's just go. He knows that there will be a and now he will with the 4 energy. Both are on the same amount of energy.
Yes, Jayesh is gonna try to speed
Yeah,
up
speed
his.
up. But as we can see, there is an Arco and there's a crit from the Arco. Really
Oh,
good crit.
My God.
Was I don't think so. Jayesh will. Oh, Jayesh is faster because of the
Okay,
health.
Jayesh is gonna fight back.
Yeah, Jayesh. But I don't think so. This will kill unless it crits.
It could. Oh no,
oh,
it doesn't.
Unless
It
it crits,
doesn't.
it could have. Yeah.
That crit.
GG, Jayesh.
Nah. It was
Very
a
well
close, but
played
not
by
close
Revenant.
enough. Yeah,
Yeah,
very close. So I guess after this there is another game where Jayesh has to prove himself.
I think
yes.
so. Yeah.
Yeah. So the final game for Jayesh is 15th game. Right. So are we looking at any changes in particular?
Yeah, Jayesh brought the Graveland back.
Okay.
Jayesh brought it. And I was expecting this, I think so, because he won the game because of the Graveland, right? The second game.
True. True.
So after that, I was thinking because of the Skral Aqua, Jayesh didn't bring out Graveland, but here it is back. And the Skral Aqua, we don't see it like he didn't. He just brought the Acro. Aqua. So we can see the same team coming up from the Revenant, and Jayesh have made like slight changes at the back.
Interesting. So with this gravel and up once again,
Mhm.
do you think Jayesh has that ace up his sleeve? Like any advantage
Yeah, I think so.
against?
I think so. In the 1v1, I think so. Jayesh will dominate at Aqua. But you have to see how Jayesh kills the front two
Yeah.
Xyz.
So it's safe to say that the openers are all depending on how the draws are happening, right? Number one. And
Yep.
number two is how the mid game goes, and in the end, how the late game is opening.
Yeah, if there is a late game 1v1, I think so. I will give it to Jayesh.
Right. Makes sense.
Because
Yeah, the gravel and
yeah, type advantage as well as the gravel end, you can say.
Right. So there goes the card draw.
Nothing like good to play on Revenant side. As we can see, there is no double Nemo, and there is not much that can give damage. But on Jayesh side, we can see there is a Goda, double Goda actually.
Right. So not sure like what will be the first play here.
I think so. Jayesh is going to use the Goda. I think so. You can use double Goda actually. Oh, but
both of them passed.
scare.
Oh, they actually save. Okay.
And there it is, double Goda by Jayesh. But no use because Revenant have played all the energy. Ooh,
Ooh.
crit. Double
Ooh.
crit.
Double
Nice.
crit? Are you kidding?
But actually, that plant did survive.
Yeah, but that double crit.
That double crit though, guys. Mhm.
How often does that happen?
Yeah, not really, right?
Revenant really getting some luck out there.
Ooh, 2 HP. He get the energy destroyed.
Yeah. Like
But
he's
actually-
somehow surviving with 2 HP, 5 HP, something like that.
Yeah, but
But still-
as we can see, if there is no draws, like Revenant don't get any draws. Oh, Revenant don't actually have any draws on this Aqua, and actually this is really playing good for Jayesh because he can use the
Yes.
neck. Good, he got the most out of the mech.
Do we see a
And the
1v1
Graveland.
coming?
I
Not
see
yet.
Not yet,
Not
but he got
yet,
the
but-
Graveland, so that is useless now. Without like only Goda can be played there.
Yeah, now the
Oh, yes.
1v1.
Revenant's card draw there just fucked him
Did
up.
not favor. Like
Yeah,
that-
definitely.
if you think about it, like his luck all went out in that double crit, and now that draw is punishing him somehow.
Yeah.
Now it's repeated
And Jayesh did
Graveland.
save energy last round, so now he have 3, and he's saving 1 again. He will just keep playing 3 cards. He don't want to run out of that,
Yeah.
as we said.
And he can definitely take on the Blood Moon curse and continue.
Look at him. Look, he didn't use any gravel last round because he calculated and he knew the cactus were enough to kill him.
Ooh, that was a close
That
one.
was close.
Yeah,
one,
could have been a draw, but I guess. Oh well, that's the last game for Jayesh.
Yeah,
So hats off to
so
him.
Can we get the scorecard, Adip?
Can we get the scorecard on screen? So right now it is
It needs to be
Jayesh
updated
01.
first, right? I believe. Then we
Yes.
can get that scorecard. Yeah.
Yes, it's updated.
Cool. So we only need the production guys to get update that score as well, and then hopefully it will all be up on the screen. And I'm also checking out on the next lineup who will be playing on the main stage, and that is Hitansh versus Revenant. Okay, so another game for Revenant, and actually the last game for Revenant, by the way. So now
Last series. Jayesh is done with his series of
Jayesh
games.
is complete. Yes.
And Jayesh stands at 24 points, which unfortunately is lesser than Prashant's points. Prashant has played 2 series and he's basically won 9 games out of 10. So
Prashant is
Jayesh,
looking very strong here.
yes, it looks like just to match up to that, uh, I think Revenant can be no Hitansh can be the only factor that could basically deter Prasant
Yeah,
from winning this tournament
right.
by
And
beating him
and
in the
basically,
last. Yeah,
yeah, and in that regards, Revenant also kind of stopped Jayesh from kind of achieving that goal, right? So
correct. Without the wife, it wasn't possible. So the schedule goes like we are yet to see just 2 more series left of this tournament,
yeah,
and we have Hitansh versus
Revenant.
Revenant
Yes,
as match 5, and we have Hitansh versus Prashant, which is will be a sixth
final match.
series. It should be a sixth series. Now just let's go over to the giveaway of the NFT. Let's finish the NFT giveaway. Uh,
Yeah, let's go. I'm really excited to see who got to win that amazing.
so this was a random draw on the people who basically. So we can see the scorecard for now, I guess. The scorecard basically shows 27 points on Pra- Prashant and 3 points on Hitansh and 6 points on this thing. So we have the custom Axie Infinity themed sneaker was won by Shanks. Shanks, your Twitter, this thing called Shanks. I'm not sure who the person is. I don't know who Shanks is, but
Actually, I've played with him in
oh
this
yeah,
tournament. Yeah, I think so.
awesome,
He's the
awesome,
same guy. I think so. He's from the Northeast. I think so.
awesome. Great to hear that.
Awesome.
Like,
Yeah,
so Shanks won the sneaker, but so we did 2 different things. Yeah, we dropped the NFT separately and the
Yeah.
sneaker separately.
Oh,
We
okay.
know that usually it's dropped together. It's dropped together, but yeah. So the winner of the NFT itself is uh, Pepsi Gaming. Yes. So Pepsi Gaming, I think, is from the guild Sparky Flaming Guild, right? Am I saying that right, Ishan?
I'm not sure about Pepsi coming from Sparky.
Yes,
Uh,
yes. I think she.
yeah, is that her Discord also?
Yes.
She comes from Sparky. Yeah, she's
Okay,
my
thank
friend.
you.
Awesome,
All right,
awesome.
all right.
So Pepsi Gaming wins the NFT replica. So if Pepsi Gaming, if any one of y'all know Pepsi Gaming, please, we will tag her on Twitter to ask for her.
Definitely. So she's in
It
the
But the thing
team
is
chat.
that, but the thing is also that even if we can't reach out to her, Sparky Gaming is that guild, right? So I
please
personally,
ask her to drop her Ethereum address, a MetaMask address on Twitter.
I'm telling her. I'm telling her.
Okay, awesome. So these are our winners of the sneaker and the NFT giveaway. Now going back to the 30 AXS championship, which seems to be more and more in favor of Prashant.
yeah,
Prashant.
like it feels like the inevitable that the South is going to reign strong, as we have seen since the beginning of Axie Esports. It probably makes sense as logical point of view, but it definitely would be interesting if other regions were up to the sheer dominance of the South region, right?
We've
So
seen we've seen people from like Jayesh and a couple others who formed really well as well from the other regions, and even Northeast have really good players. But somehow Tamil Nadu, especially, with Pratap, Iron Man, and Jiho's army is really, really strong. What's could we have an update on the players? The
Yeah.
next
We have updated. I have updated on them.
Tansh
They are
versus
getting
Revenant.
ready. Yeah. Hitansh versus Revenant. So we are in contact. So they will be getting ready very soon.
So, what do you think? How do you think the whole regions bit is playing out in India itself, right? Because I think the east and the south side of India were exposed to Axie earlier. That's why they have these stronger players, maybe.
Yeah. It's all on skills, by the way.
Yes, definitely.
When I started, right?
Mm-hmm.
One sec.
You know what is over.
So when I started XE,
Mm-hmm.
I always like there was like few Indian players on the leaderboard, which I saw was Pratap, Iron Man, Jaga, and they were like I idolized them like Indian players on the top leaderboard. Always wanted to be the on leaderboard, me and Jayesh, and
Correct.
we eventually we did come for like few seasons. From like we started late, but it's on all on skills. They are really good. They're really seen Pratap. I played with him. They're playing good, and Prashant, as we saw, they are like South is dominating really good. Uh, and actually there is like Geo's army, right? You saw
Yes.
I heard a story about them, the village playing, right?
Yes. Yes.
So it's really good to see like in India everyone playing XC in like a whole community in a village.
Yes.
So
Yes.
actually in South we can see these things happening, and I would love
Yes.
to see this thing happening in like every region, right?
So,
Definitely.
can you tell me? I have an interesting question to ask you. Is that what made this penetration of Axie Infinity in South India first? Like, what was the interest? How did they get to know? If you have any
I
idea
want to
about that.
also like had this question. Can you answer this, Adib?
Could you come again, please?
So, my question here is that how did Axie Infinity first penetrate South India?
There's no specific reason as to why it
Yeah.
penetrated South India. It's just because these few OG members like Pratap and Iron Man have discovered Axie way earlier than any of us, right?
Yeah,
And
but it
they
makes for an interesting thing.
yes, they
Yeah.
believed in it completely right from the start. It'll definitely be interesting to see, uh, how we actually proceed and how we make Axie bigger in India. I see Jiho's army in our chat. If you want to, okay. Actually, going back to the game part, Hitarsh has started his game with Revenant, and we see that Revenant has bought out his uh, reptile versus Hitansh's uh, shrimp,
Yeah,
right?
this is the time this reptile can shine, you know. There are
Yes.
many plays that can be played. You can predict when the Hitansh could jump and kill the aqua completely, shut the aqua completely, you know.
Mhm.
Right, definitely.
That shield will really play a gold against 1v1. We can see if we see any 1v1, there is a lot of shield that will be used. Kataro will always give Revenant the upper hand in case of energy, if we say. Because as you
Mhm.
can see, the reptile is the slowest. Any of the opponent's Axie, the Kataro hits, he will get the energy.
Correct. So I see the Goda beach sandal and cattail is used by literally almost all the players
Yeah,
now.
everyone. It is well balanced between the damage and the we can get the destroy energy destroy rather than using anything. And the cattail is really good card actually. Because everyone knows like bugs and beast are going to come, and if you predict the cattail, you'll get lots of cards which can be really useful in the late games.
Correct. Makes sense.
So yeah, as we wait for the game to reveal us the card draws, we could. I just feel like appreciating the narrative that the that the OG members believed in it, right? Because a game that you have to invest a lot, not only financially but like
The time as well.
mentally. Yes,
At
the
that,
blood, sweat, and tears. Yes.
yeah, at that point, I heard from Pratap that when they got into the game, it was basically version 1, right? Literally,
Yes.
because we this is version 2, and what is coming out on the 7th of this month is version 3. So
Yes.
believing in the game in version 1 would have been way harder than for, like, for us it's easier to believe in version 2.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
the return we see is way higher.
Right.
So the cards have been drawn.
There is double here there, drawing 2 cards by Hitansh, sorry, and 19
Oh, but
HP.
that 19 HP.
Hmm.
But then it's a dusk. So unlike a typical plant Axie, I think that dusk kind of helped with that extra HP and shield.
Yeah, it actually, but as you can see, there is no cards, like a lot of cards, because Hitansh used all his cards now, and his draws is pretty much messed up after this.
Right.
But he got the energy destroy there.
Oh,
Oof,
that crit.
that crit.
Oh my god, that crit. If there's one thing that uh, I mean, in the game, if there's one thing that that the game has developed correctly is that crit sound. Like it really not only does it hurt looking at it, but that
Yeah.
sound
That's
on point.
satisfying, right?
Yeah.
Yes, satisfying for the person that dealt
For
it,
getting the crit.
scary for the one that's facing it.
That was a really good draw on Hitan's side, right?
Yes,
Getting that
Hitansh.
4 cards. Now he have 2 Chintan jump, like the sorry, the backdoors.
Right.
But this could be like, you can see Revenant have energy, so we can't deny, like Revenant is strong here.
That lethal won't really work out right now.
I
But
do.
now he's just going to.
Yeah,
Okay, that was
this won't kill,
4
but
HP.
this won't kill, but
Ooh.
yeah, but
So close.
Hitansh will go first, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But now
over.
he's gonna shield up.
double.
Will that
No,
be enough? No!
Oh,
Look at that. Look at that.
is that a draw?
A
That is
draw?
a
Oh
draw.
my god, we got our first draw.
That is a draw.
Wow. So I'm happy we got our first draw. Like
Yeah.
I was feeling like, okay, this could be that draw. I wish I called it earlier, but yeah. In my mind I was calling it like it's a draw, it's a draw, it's a
There
draw.
was a
Yeah.
lot of calculation, like this much it will
Yeah.
reflect, this much, and we are like lost. But it's
Yeah.
really like really well
Yeah.
played by
Well
Revenant
played by
and
both.
Hitansh, both. Yeah, both.
So accordingly, that score will be updated. So generally, a win means a 3 and a draw is a 1. So both of these players are gonna get a 1. But yeah, going into game 2.
But they
Let's
need
see.
wins, right, to get to the first place, because we can see Prashant is like dominating the tables now.
Yeah.
So both are expecting to get 3 points because they need to get like the boost to reach up. And look at the
Right.
placement. Look at the
But the
placement.
placements, it's interesting.
Hmm.
There are no backliners. There are just 2 axes waiting to
But
bounce.
if the front X is gone, the Hitansh, Mech and Aqua will always target the reptile
At
because they are in the
upper
same line.
at
Yeah.
upper lane, yes,
Yeah, because
exactly.
they are in the. That's why it don't make that much difference, but it make difference in like when he used Koi, right? When
Yeah.
Hitansh used Koi, the Koi will be going towards, I think so, the.
But tell me one thing.
Mhm.
If I may just click on that shrimp. Where
Yeah.
is my mouse? Hello. My mouse seems to be invisible for some reason. Yeah. So the chitin jump, it says it prioritizes the furthest target. So calculation wise, this is nearest axis.
Yeah.
This axis is dead, let's say.
Yeah.
So this one will be the furthest
Yeah,
target.
that's why
So
I think so. That's why what was the reason I Devin did that. he was thinking that the koi will be split, so that will be random, but he is miscalculating the stuff.
Right.
Very, very smart plays if he had thought that through,
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, but it's interesting. Like I'm literally calculating, like, okay, so this lane wise, if the lanes are different,
yeah.
then it all boils down to the distance itself, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, it's
So
all a matter of how that first one goes into the first draw, basically how it goes, right?
yeah, we have Hitansh versus Revenant.
And both are thinking how we can get this like into a win. How we can turn the same teams which drawed last game into a win. So slight changes in the position. Let's see who will win this game.
Yeah. And I think what happened also down that last game is that just because the Axie, uh, Hitansh's Axie, right? He had the fastest speed. That's why he was dealing the damage first, and he even went into that last stand, right?
Yeah,
So
that
he dealt that last damage, and then he died. But also at the same time, since Reverend also reflected that damage back, thus ending that last stand, he also died. So like, wow, that
yeah.
draw, that was the most interesting way a draw can happen. Otherwise, the most common way I see a draw happening is a blood moon, right?
Yeah, and I think so in like the most of the people playing the reflect reptile have got many draws because of this.
Yeah, one of the most annoying upsets. Yeah.
Course. And we can see there is be like cattail being played. Nothing, he's getting nothing out of the cattail, but he just going for the damage. The 30 damage that cattail gives. 20 damage, sorry.
Looks like Hitansh had saved up some of his energy.
Yeah, he skipped even like he have Goda, opponent have Goda. He have skipped. Looking there, this is like we saw skipped after a lot of matches, right? This is the
Yes,
first
yes.
and I think one more skip here coming on from Hitansh.
He's lucky that the Goda isn't.
Yeah, he's not getting, but
Okay,
now he's going
finally
to
the
jump.
Chitin jump. Yes,
There you
Okay,
go.
so he was just waiting for this.
correct.
This was not,
Not
Ooh.
enough though. Not
yeah, it's
enough
not
though.
enough.
But the next time he does get
Oh,
shrimp.
crit. Oh,
Oh, what
Wow.
a crit.
Okay. Okay.
this is going good. And he will get energy because of that. For me, I think that Revenant can do it with that
Okay,
reflect and stuff, but he have to play
okay,
it wisely.
okay. So
Okay.
he
Last
does
stand.
skip.
Oh, perfect Nemo to
Oh
get rid
wow.
of that.
Amazing.
Amazing. This is what I expected. And now we can
Now
see. I think
he
this is
has
Revenant.
he has to go through the reptile before he gets to the aqua.
But the reflect will, I
Not
think
the
so.
best.
Reflect with get the kill. Reflect with kill, like get the kill.
Let's see if Yug is correct here. Oh,
Yeah.
the
Yeah. He
reflect
just.
actually
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
gets the kill. No wonder this is such an OP.
OP and annoying. Like
Yes,
you are going full offensive, but you also know that you're gonna die for it.
Yeah.
yes.
But the shrimp
So
was literally like useless because of the shield that Revenant used, right?
It
yeah.
was Revenant who took the previous round. Yeah.
Now they went back to a very traditional lineup.
Yeah, both
I
teams
mean the
are
placement. Sorry, not
yeah
the lineup.
traditional placements. Both will be like I think that the teams have been not changed, but if you can see, Revenant have brought the reptile in the middle.
Yeah.
That can be good for Hitansh, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that reptile was dominating, like the reflex and stuff.
Yeah. But I'll just interrupt you with a little bit of a fact. Is that if I recall correctly, Revenant literally prevented a lot of players from even touching that back axis if you don't have a backstab. In this case, Hitansh has a backstab because of the shrimp.
I think
But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, but what happened was that because there was no backstab, the shrimp, the bulwark literally not only just prevented in terms of armor and shield, but it literally, like, as soon as the attack was happening, the assault was happening, it literally, all those attacking axes literally died. Basically, they all killed themselves. It sounds really weird when I say this, but yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, I think so. Revenant is kept his reptile in middle. I think so. It's because of the shrimp.
Yeah.
I think so. He's thinking that shrimp can like get the reptile's health down, and in the 1v1, the uh, in 1v1 where like mech can get easy kills on the reptile afterwards. So I think so. He's thinking that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
and it worked out in that sense also. See, you cannot, when you join a game, you cannot understand what the
Sorry
other
to
person
interrupt.
is going to do.
Can you just carry on for a minute for like I'm somewhere on the door.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure,
definitely.
no
That's
problem.
not an issue. So, like,
With
as I was saying,
yeah,
when you join a game, like, you're gonna have to strategize your next match, right? So you're on a kind of like on a chance, right? So in that sense, like, as you had said, that the mech can take advantage over the reptile late game. So, like, the Revenant has switched it up to the mid, as a mid liner, right? So in that regards, with all of these factors, uh, I think Revenant has made a really smart choice, right?
Yeah, guys, I'm back. Sorry for
Yeah,
that.
great, no issues. We did not miss anything, so
Okay, I can see both going for damage. People are scared of their Godas, but no one is using Goda actually, though. So either of them could have skipped, but uh, Hitansh got the kill. If we see,
with the last
yeah.
year,
yeah,
I think it's safe to say that Voda has been the favorite Axie part in this particular phase of the tournament,
actually,
right?
because everyone was using kind of same dusk and plant.
Yeah.
And this was the thing I was saying. This reptile in the middle, I don't know. It was a little bit, I don't know, because you can see the reptile is like actually more than half, like less than half, right? HP.
Yeah.
So
That's
now he's
true.
going for this, but oh, actually, this is he didn't play any long range reflect, so he didn't get any reflect, but he's getting 2 energy out of this Kataro.
Okay, I think I understand what happened there. He used two cards, so he can play. He can assault, but
Oh,
not kill himself entirely. You know.
yeah, and that crit actually helped Hitansh to clear out that reptile,
But
but
no,
this Aqua will
that
completely
Aqua
dominate it.
takes care of it.
It goes
Yeah,
to Revenant. Revenant really playing really good.
yeah.
And what's
But
the
you saw
score?
that hesitation. Like, see
Yep.
that two cards. He used two cards just so that, if in case he's thinking like, okay, if I use the four cards, and that time he's using that bulwark and everything, whatever. That time he did not use that bulwark, right?
Yep.
So no reflection happened. So if he used that all the four cards without any hesitation, that would have changed the tides of the game.
That would have. And if we can see what's the score, if we ask, it's 2-0 or 2-1. I completely forgot what was the score.
It's okay. I'll just update you. Not an issue. But we are back. You can see that Revenant is back with yeah, that placement again. You see? Just
Yeah,
quickly checking up on that score.
I think that placement has worked out for him once, so he wants to just make it work for him again.
Yeah. So if I'm correct, we are in the round three between these two players, right?
Yes, we are on the round 3.
So round one was a draw. Round two went to Revenant. Okay. So if we count a draw as a draw, then Sparking Flame Revenant is ahead of Hitanch 1-0.
Yeah, draw is a draw. We
Yeah.
count that as a game.
Basically 1-0-1. Win loss
Yes.
draw 1-0-1.
Yes.
1-0-1, okay. And now we can see again, Revenant has changed the position of his Axie. And the shrimp will jump on the aquas. So he's trying to not get damage on his reptile to bring that reptile in the late game.
Yeah, that is interesting. But did it that layout did work out in favor of Revenant, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, and Hitansh like changed the backliner. You can see the mech has been changed.
Yeah.
So the mech will also jump on the aqua. So you have to be careful. It's a double backdoor.
Exactly. And that twin needle, if we just get that twin needle plus that juggling balls.
Yeah, for balls. But you can see the draws, the aqua draws, so good.
Yeah, that is true. That draw has been good. It's just a matter of time when we decide when we get to see what they have decided. It looks like they skipped that first round, and now they're going full assault.
Got destroy. We got to destroy. And I think so. The aqua is pretty much open, but he have good draws now. He have energy. I think so. This is the back door. Now he did use shrimp.
He used the cheating jump. Yeah.
Yeah, and he got the kill. Oh, I think so.
That was a good. That was a good volley of damage.
Yeah, but look at the energy that Revenant have.
Yeah, a lot of energy.
Yep. Oh.
And this energy is exactly as Adib said, what is required.
Now he just needs long range damage reflect. I think so. Yeah, double. But he didn't play. Hitansh didn't play anything like that, which is long range other than this.
Exactly.
Now I think so. There's if we don't get any long range now, it will be really hard. But oh, look at that. The reflect killed the aqua.
Exactly.
The aqua. Oh, he. I think so. This is. Will this be no? Yeah, reflect GG's.
Okay, that would be so close.
That is GG's for.
Not enough. But it was that double needle was
12.
clever.
Yeah,
12.
I was also calculating that stuff.
Because that double needle did not reflect anything, right? So
yep.
That raises a question: why did the double needle not reflect the damage?
I didn't actually see that. But what did? Can you tell what did Revenant use? Revenant use that long? Did he use the long range reflect or the range?
I don't think he used tiny catapult. Did he?
Yeah, I think he used the bulwark.
Right.
Definitely, he did use bulwark, but the tiny catapult, he used it once. Reflect. It does reflect 50% of range damage. Does twin needle not count as a?
It was a long range. It is a long range.
Yeah. I guess for that, I probably think it has to be something we need to check back on in the stream, I guess. Otherwise, it's something of a question for me. Like, why it did not reflect? Because we missed out on something.
But as you can see, the Revenant is going with same team. He's confident with the same team. I think so. Right? He's believing in this team.
Yes. I think and also his lineup, the way he's arranged his axes, he's going with the same setup in that sense. With the shrimp gonna be attacking the aqua.
Right.
So here we have a Cardrose. That's Arco, Sandal, and Piranha.
The first round they're going for it. But that's good because he didn't get any destroy out of that.
Yes, he didn't, and the damage was still. It's almost equal footing now. 0-0, 151 to 188. Both their dusks are pretty low. I guess gotta see which zero cards are gonna come into play too.
We're just waiting for the draws. But we didn't see any sneaky raid in play, right? Last two games.
Sneaky raids, you said?
Yep. He didn't
Uh,
backdoor with that mech.
no, I didn't see him backed over.
He can do it because he have it now. And it
Yes,
will jump on the aqua. That
yes,
would be like that won't give outwards like much out of it, right? So
yes.
shrimp is good, and he did use shrimp. I
I
think so.
don't think. I
This will
think
get the kill, right?
yes, he got the kill. Now this is actually good in some sense, but now it's a reptile versus the mech, and uh,
Oof.
is there any
Yeah,
reflect?
it is. It will
Yes.
reflect at the end.
Oof. So that's
It
again a
reflects
reflect.
after the twin needle.
Yeah.
Yes.
And in the
So,
last game, he didn't use the long range reflect. That's why.
oh, that was a mistake by Revenant. Maybe it's gonna. Okay, actually,
Actually, yeah,
uh,
it did reflect.
this.
No. What happened was Revenant, he survived, right? Itan survived, and
Yeah.
Revenant used the long range reflect and got the shield up, and after the fur ball, it got the reflect damage. That's why, and the fur ball was not able to kill Revenant's
Oh,
thing, so that's
Yeah.
why he got a reflect and he killed the Hitan's
so
Pixie. Yeah,
so every attack of the furball will not necessarily. It would not reflect back, but
no, not every. It will reflect after the animation.
Yes.
After the animation,
okay,
like that.
okay. So it's like three attacks of the furball, one reflect.
Yeah, yeah.
That
However,
makes
if
sense.
if there was a point in time where that all the, let's say, two attacks, and then let's say somehow that reptile dies, then of course it won't be able to reflect back, right? So
Yes.
that is really
Yeah.
interesting, honestly. But I think that's over. All the games for Revenant is also over, if I'm correct.
Uh, okay. I guess you are considering. Hmm,
Yeah,
yeah.
if we are correct, then we are actually in the last segment,
Last.
last leg
Oh,
of
and can we
the.
get the scoreboard out? Like, let's see.
Yeah, just need to update the scores, and then we can definitely get the
So,
scores out.
so if I'm right, Hitansh didn't end up winning any game versus Revenant,
Yeah, he got a draw.
other than the first draw.
Yeah.
Maxi got a draw.
Yes. So let's get the scoreboard on.
So Hitansh, is his last game against Prasant.
Yes. So it was Hitansh having a tough time.
Yeah.
But both of them played really good
Yes.
last round. It's really hard to play against the reflectiles, right?
Yes, it is definitely.
You have to really predict what did. You have to just keep in mind what cards did that reptile played. Like if you have played range reflect, you have to use the range cards after like that round. You have to just keep much in the mind. So big ups to both of them. Really good games. Are the next like players ready? Who are we like going for like after this?
So next we have our final series of the day.
Oh, that will decide who is winning.
Yes, so that is basically uh we have Hitansh versus Prashant. So actually, technically, uh, I could say Prashant has actually taken the tournament.
Tournament, yeah.
Yep. So, but it's in good sport to play out
Definitely.
the rest of the
Definitely, yeah.
5 games, right? So, uh,
I am speaking with Hitansh and Sam. So just a matter of moment. Okay.
Sure.
so again, coming back to the topic which we were talking about of how players being early and how they put their faith in Axie Infinity to actually, go and
Invest.
invest.
Yeah.
And at that point, even putting $10,000 or something like that was a big deal because there's so much uncertainty, right? And
Yeah,
there's so
yeah.
much fear and stuff. So that those are the pioneers for us, and those are never going to be forgotten. But the next generation of competitive players, they like Prashant, for example, they're basically showing us that that new ways of playing and how quick they are coming with just the competitive play in mind.
Yeah, actually, because he's showing like us that only if you want, you can actually learn this game and be better at this, right?
Yes, yes.
It's not about being early. It's all about being like good and being skillful and how much you want to learn, right?
Yes, because so far, even in when we talk about crypto itself and gaming and NFT
Mhm.
game, the gamers have this perception that only being early to this space does it benefit you.
Mhm.
Now with the whole competitive esports angle, you can actually come in later but still be really good at the game, right?
Yeah.
And learn from really good people basically, and everyone is out here to help.
Yeah, the community is really good, XC community. When I like really like when I was early and I would
Mhm.
ask questions on Discords, there were like many were people like were answering in like in minutes. I were getting the answers or like how to get the Rodin. I didn't even get know the how to transfer money like from MetaMask, how to buy an XC. Many people helped me, and actually Jayesh was the one who did lot like he really we both started our scholarship like on like partnership and many like people from community help. I learned from Ishi as well. Ishi's he Twitch on like stream on Twitch.
Yes,
So a
yes.
lot of competitive play I learned from him and many people in TWL Khan and of course.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So yeah.
These all these streamers are also open to taking any sort of coaching sessions. And recently, Ziori had a fireside podcast with one of the biggest streamers of Axie, right? And how open he is to giving his time to coaching all sorts of players, from amateurs to people who just want to get better, and everyone else basically.
Mhm.
So we see the same in India as well, where people are ready and willing to help each other out. And if you were to actually go and look at the Axie Infinity India channel itself, I've noticed, because ever since I have joined, I have been a part of the community. I've been actively looking at the Axie Infinity Bharat India
Yeah,
Bharat
India
channel.
Bharat channel.
Yeah, and I see that every week there is on and on increase in activity there. It's just people saying hi and like hey, I heard about this. What's up? Just that is, and you see these other people, like everyone in our community, every guild, every sort of anyone who's trying to make anything out of Axie is responding to those highs and
Yeah.
what this is, and trying to pitch in their time and effort into helping people join.
Mhm. And actually, we met before because of this game, right?
Yes, yes,
Like we all
totally.
are here because of this game. We met each
Yes,
other. It was like
yes.
pretty unexpected if this game was not here. We were like not even friends.
Definitely, definitely. The game is what is bringing the community and all of us together, in fact. So, yeah, we very, with Origins coming out and it being free to play, right? Don't
Yeah,
you think a lot more people are going to get exposed to this, and there's going to be a lot more questions on our Discords, and it's kind of our responsibility to you know
help them out and
help
stuff,
them
right?
out. Yes, definitely.
And many people coming, we can see the competitive scene also will be a big deal after that, after this
Yeah,
region is out.
yeah, definitely. Like, if you think about it in terms of rupees, right? In terms of Indian currency, we see that uh, the amount of money won in esports tournaments at an amateur level, in like say Valorant, in say Free
Yeah,
Fire and
yeah,
PUBG,
yeah, yeah.
like the biggest tournaments have around 2 lakh, 3 lakh,
And
5 lakh,
yep.
and when you say it's a mega big tournament, then you're looking at a 25 lakh prize
And
pool.
even they are
But
not even the individual player game, right? They are split
yes,
between the 5 players, management and stuff.
yes, 100%. So it's the entire team that wins it, and management takes a small percentage of
Yep.
it while giving a larger percentage to 5 players who again split it, right?
Yeah.
So when you look at all these games and you compare the esports money making, at least, or not the competitive angle, because they have different skills, right? To what Axie is offering at these pre alpha stage, it's mind blowing. Right now, the amount of AXS, that is the total prize pool, is worth more than 3 lakhs.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
and it's at such a nascent stage that we have literally 120 participants and 150 participants signing up for these tournaments. While if you want to do the same with a game like PUBG or Free Fire, you would be competing versus thousands of players, right?
Yeah. The thing,
So
yeah, yeah, yes, go on, go on.
Yeah, we are now in the last
yeah, so
leg of
now
the game. Yeah.
notice that the game is starting. I think we still have a little bit of time for the card draw. You can just finish your thoughts on what we're talking about.
So yeah,
Definitely.
I was going to talk about the same thing like you were talking. Valorant, PUBG, they are really big game in India, right? But XC isn't that big, but it is getting bigger day by day, right? If
Yes.
we say so, we are trying to create this hype about this play to earn thing in India.
Yes.
So yeah, that was I was going to speak about. Yeah,
So we, as such a small community, are receiving such big publisher support, right? We're receiving support straight from Axie Infinity team, while a Riot doesn't support the Valorant scene in India yet. So it's a major contrast which can be seen of how Play to Earn and crypto or NFT
so
games support communities.
Indeed.
actually, and here the game has been started. I think so. Prashant versus Hitansh.
Yes, Prashant versus
So this
Hitansh.
is South versus,
South versus North, essentially.
okay, this is
Yeah,
South
North versus
versus
South.
North.
Yes.
Joyce being West. Yeah.
So finally, we see it's crazy. We've come to a last leg of the tournament itself,
Yeah,
and there is. I hope we finish this game in, the next 20 to 30 minutes, because we have Origin Origin's first look by Axie Infinity itself,
oh,
who are hosting it on their Twitch. So really keen on looking at that.
same here, same here. And if we see at the comps, uh, Hitansh have double backdoor, and that bird
Yes.
can die pretty early if Hitansh is really lucky with the draw.
Right.
Here it is, shrimp. But is that enough? Ooh, a crit,
That crit.
but it is not enough.
Not enough.
Yeah, if the crit was of any other like thing, but the crit happened on like I think so of shrimp, right? So it didn't help much, but yeah. But he can always use the sneaky raid and furball or anything to make sure the bird is dead.
Right. So now looking at how things are right now, that bird is now okay. No, wait. Okay, now he's dead.
But
Right.
what
Right.
do you think? He used double. What was that? The double pin. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know what that was.
A
Right?
double twin needle.
Yeah, twin needle.
Yeah. Yeah, and twin needle won't work without another card, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Okay.
okay, that 10 HP.
I don't think this will this. No, it is not enough to kill, right? Yeah.
Oh, so
5
close, like a volley of close HP and everything.
But actually, Hitansh have a advantage of type, but he don't have cards. Actually, perfect cards to kill because the damage he have
Yes.
it now. He have it now,
Oh,
but the shield will be a massive. The shield will be massive from Prashant.
A lot of volleys.
Yep, and he will get energy as well after this because of the Kataro. That will help him.
but
Yeah.
he's not
yeah,
But
it
gonna
he's just,
survive.
just
Yes.
Yeah,
he's just
it is.
gonna. Prasant is still gonna dominate. He's dominating. Like
I'm telling from the first round that that plant with Kataro,
yeah,
it's really good, really good.
if there is an MVP, it's that Kotaro
Yeah,
plant. Kotaro plant.
but we can't see that plant this round because Prashant have been changing the team. This was really unexpected. Prashant have changed the team. He's using the Koi Aqua and the Scralp Aqua, and we can see in the Tanch part he's going with the same team.
Right.
Yeah. So with this current change, do we expect like a repeat of whatever happened, or
I can say this big, but the if he jumps like on the Aqua, it will be on the Aqua this time, right? It won't
right?
give that much damage. Like last game we saw, it gives like it killed it in one go. But this round, I don't think so. It will kill it in one go. He have to jump twice for this killing that
Right.
Aqua.
And if that aqua doesn't die,
Mhm.
that means if Prasant cheekily uses his speed,
Mhm.
his koi basically, then he could perhaps take that to his use that to his advantage, right? Like a lot of options are available to Prasant.
Yeah, Prashant. I don't think so. Prashant needs to use his koi because his thing is faster on his. No, his thing is his Aqua is faster.
Right.
But
Totally true.
yeah, we'll wait for the draw and then we'll decide who have a slight advantage on the
Yeah.
draws.
Like you're saying, he is fast anyway, so he does not need to use koi anyway.
Yeah,
Hitan's midliner cannot kill Prashant backliner in a one go because he have to use the shrimp, na. So that
yeah.
is a low damage card, and he have to give 120 with the 3 cards. It will not kill him.
So we have Sparky Gaming joining us. Sparky's.
PUBG casting खत्म करके आया.
Nice, nice. But we're glad to have you here.
Thank you.
So, considering everything that has happened, we could probably look at like the frontliners are looking pretty even at this point, right?
Yeah, we have seen these types of frontliner, in like whole tournament. Like 4 out of 3 people have this.
Yes.
These are the best frontliner right now.
And I think so. It will get a kill here.
I think he played a wrong card. He should have played the acro first after the Nemo. Then he could have speed up.
Yeah, there were like 2 ways for him. He could have played acro or got the energy, right?
Energy and with the acro, then he could have speed up.
Oh,
He could have speed up. He used that card, na, but he used the Piranha before, so he couldn't speed up that round.
I think so. That was a misplay from Prashant.
No need. He won.
But yeah, he's
But
getting the win
I
anyway,
think
right?
his misplay, the misplay doesn't really
Matter, right?
matter. Like it doesn't benefit Hitansh.
Yeah.
It could. I cannot say.
It
Let's
could
see
have
if that happens.
benefited like
So
Prashant
at this point, there's a chance, maybe no.
No,
if there is double
two
crits,
crit,
maybe. Yeah.
two crits.
Yeah, double crit, maybe there is, but I don't see any chance now.
Mm,
Yeah, double crit perhaps.
Prashant is just going on to show himself to
So this is
be
2-1, 2-0, right?
2-0. Yes, we
Yeah.
have 3 more games left, and Prashant is
Yeah,
just
like Prasant
on
is
and on.
like we don't need to look at the scoreboard, right? We don't even need to keep a track of anything. Just know
He
that he's
he won
dominating.
before playing Hitansh.
Exactly,
Yes,
exactly. I
yes.
know. That's the
Yeah.
thing. But then
His mid laner
officially,
is beast. The
Mm.
yes,
last tournament I saw it, and in this tournament as well. His mid
right,
laner is the beast. The game
right.
changer.
No wonder that his Axis also upset Pratap's lineup, right?
But yeah, this
Yep.
tournament, Sparky, if you see the plant he is playing with, it was really good, like a wall plant he's playing with a Kataro, pumpkin, so good.
32 speed with the shield is he's tanking. He's getting the energy.
Yeah.
He's not using the bird parts, so bird attacks. So he's getting the planned attacks back to back,
Yeah,
card draw, and that's why he's dominating the opponent. He's just stalking on the bird attacks
yeah.
to use the plant as much as he could possible.
Yeah, he's stacking
Just
up the cards of the bird to generate the front back cards, right?
yes, and he's using the Kotaro for the energy and a shield. Is just decimating the opponent. Just if in that match only a 31 speed plant or like mech could so sorry my bad 31 speed plant or a bug could have changed the game because then he couldn't have take the energy na
That is true.
Because the bugs are the slowest, right? After plant. If you
Yeah.
because
see,
if
both are
pure
the
plant
31. Yeah,
both are 31 yes
yeah, both are 31. But bug can get if the health because of the health, right? They're slow. They place like 6 after they play again after plant. I think so because of the health.
no they play before plant because their
Is
health
it?
is low plant health in the 1v1 with the same speed whose health is
Low will play, right? The bugs
जिसका
are
हेल्थ
mostly
ज्यादा है वो बाद में खेलता है
yeah, हाँ,
basically.
वैसा ही है. So we can see he got rid of the plant with the Goda.
Tansh has a chance in this match if he gets right card draws.
Hmm.
Oof.
No, it is not
Double
enough.
hero could have won the match.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? You guys think is it his Axie is like many people are just there have been players who played our tournament who have said some people's Axies are just too good, that's why they're winning and stuff like that. So what do you think it is in Prashant's case and in this entire tournament?
The thing
I
is,
mean the finals at least.
I think there are limitation to the Axis the team can play now. So his 5-man stack Axis is the best combination out there in the tournament.
Yeah.
He can outplay
Agree.
Godrep team. He can outplay Double Plant Bird team, and he's doing that in the with style.
Totally,
Yeah,
totally agree.
cannot
If you
like he's
see,
not.
yeah,
He
yeah,
cannot
go
be
ahead.
denied basically.
Yeah. But if you see in Hitan's case, he can use. He have an plant with that watering can, right?
Yeah.
So he could have used that to counter the both aquas at the back. But never mind, Prashant have changed changed to double plant bird this time.
Because he thought that
Yeah,
plant may come in this
may
match.
come of this. This is like a much more like a mind game
Mind
if you
game.
see. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Like the fact that these are the possible lineups that can happen, and then you change it up accordingly. Like it's just a matter of fact that yes, sure, I know I've won the game, but do I want to like out of formality? Like, do I want to play the best that I possibly can, definitely I want to. So that's why he's changing his axis. That is my opinion of why he's changing his axis. Otherwise, he doesn't need to do anything. He
Yeah,
can just
because he's winning.
lose all his 5 games and
Yeah.
still, he has won his tournament. So
Yeah. But it's like I'm really happy that Prashant is changing his team. He's in the game,
yeah, he's
mostly
very much
players
in
don't play.
integrity. Yeah,
Don't play like give their all when they are like they know they already won. But Prashant is not doing it.
Yeah.
He's like playing. He wants all the wins. He wants the clean swipe.
Yeah.
This as well.
right.
Really
right.
happy to see this.
Exactly. And it's not like that Hitansh is very close to even Jayesh for that matter, because Revenant has denied, even if Jayesh did get a significant advantage over Revenant, I think Prasant pretty much still nailed the coffin. He sealed the deal basically. So looking forward, that bird is dealing some decent damage on that pig. I mean, on that
Now
dust.
I think so.
sorry.
The shrimp will be
That's great.
next. I think Hitansh is playing good. He will shrimp now.
Yeah, I think his shrimp can like really change.
But he skipped.
He can't use shrimp. He can't use shrimp right now.
Now he can't because why didn't he use shrimp
Oh,
last round? Is he
oh,
disconnected or what?
I think he played. He should have used the shrimp
Yeah,
because
I think
his backlander
yeah,
make
right.
can easily clear 2 plants in the end game, na. So he
correct.
should have used the shrimp and clear the bird. That's the main threat.
Yeah, that was weird. I thought he will use his shrimp because
He should have
Was it a
left the
misplay? I
frontliner to
don't
die
know.
and use the shrimp.
yeah,
So
it,
us seeing these, from of course from our perspective, we can see this and be able to easily
yeah.
say it. But we do see that there is a certain amount of
Then
skill that is
yeah,
being played out here,
I agree,
right?
I
It's
agree.
not just the
For
axis.
us,
Yeah,
it's
that is
easy to say, but
definitely.
for
Yeah,
them, they are under lots of pressure by playing.
right. Definitely.
And there are
That's
many
always
stuff.
the thing.
Yeah, there are many stuff we can make mistakes and we don't we go
Yeah.
through, right?
But I kind of felt that was a misplay at hand, because like if you use that shrimp there, that means that not only are you aggroing on that backliner, but that last stand will go off and finish that plant off, right?
No, but in that case, he have only 2 energy. Na? He couldn't use the shrimp. He should
That
have
is
used the
true.
shrimp in the second round or the third round.
Third round, yeah.
Right.
Like he can just let his ducks to die. He can just clear the bird. Then he have 2 axes to clear the 2 plant, and he has the god Meg who can deal lot of damage. In the last match, he didn't have the god Meg. He have the another Meg that could have also dealt a huge
Pretty
number
much,
of
yeah, big
damage to
damage.
the plant.
Right.
I think so. God
That's
make
a
was here
very
for
that's
like
actually a very good point that Sparky had raised in that regard, right? So let's focus on this game then. Any clue as to uh, what changes can we expect from Hitansh? Like,
Hitansh
I am
did
kind of
win,
rooting
right?
for Hitansh at this point, because like I
Same,
want to
same.
see a win. I
Yeah,
want to see
same
one
here.
win. Yeah.
I want to see Prasant being defeated basically at this point, even though
Yeah.
that's a bad thing. And Jayesh is the only one who defeated him one round. I
No, but
want
it's not that bad. Like, it's a feel good that okay, maybe I did not win the tournament, but I won at least one round against the best player.
to,
So
yeah, maybe at least from our perspective, like us thinking,
uh-huh.
oh, if he had used this move, maybe he could have won
Yeah,
that.
perhaps, because it's all a game
He
of
can win this round. He can win this match
yeah,
with the team composition.
But we saw
exactly.
the
Uh,
same team composition in the third round, right?
Yeah.
And
It's esports is something like it's all a matter of nerves, right?
Mhm.
So when someone you're facing, is very strong, then I feel like sometimes the nerves
Mental
does
pressure.
not help you out. Yeah, you feel under pressure. You don't feel great. Even the lineups, they are so much in meta. They are not bad at all, right? It's all a matter of getting that play right and that strategy right.
yeah, and draws also help a lot.
Yeah, we
Good
had a
draws.
draw, which was such an interesting draw. Like, I have never seen that draw. Like, as you get said that a lot of draw happens because of a bulwark reptile, but I mean, on tournament, I never saw that happening. At least in this tournament. So
Yeah.
we have a one and only
Oh, that
draw.
crit,
but-
that it was like if it was not crit, we can it was going to die anyway, right?
So
Anyway,
Prashant
It would have
has
gone to
one
the
act.
last stand. It would
it
have
would
gone
have
to the
gone
last
to
stand.
last.
So it's 2v2 Hitansh versus Prashant. Let's see how we can help Prashant win.
Hitansh, yes, Hitansh.
Yes.
That
Uh,
fear
Kotaro coming in with that.
oh
Oh
no.
no, no.
Oh
that was a
no.
good thing, like he escaped because the fear was going to eliminate the
Yes.
shrimp, right?
Finally, we see a backdoor
Yeah,
killing off
finally.
the plant. This could have been done.
Then
Yeah.
this draws.
He can win
the
right now
draw.
as well,
Yeah, I
but
think so.
the Hatsuna can change the game, na? He
Hmm.
Correct.
can block
Exactly.
two
Exactly.
attacks of him. So he's just
Uh,
waiting for that.
he skips this
Yeah.
round,
Ooh,
which
ooh,
okay,
This
maybe
double fireball. Do or die. But
crits.
the opposition
Yeah.
side,
let's get
253
multiple.
shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. If no crits, I don't think so. Nah.
Yeah.
Close,
Crits won't happen.
close enough.
This plant, guys. This plant is really good.
That plant has been the MVP
MVP of the
of the
tournament.
tournament.
Yeah.
Prashant has been the MVP of the tournament. So we have all our data. We need to announce
Mhm.
Yeah.
the
That was the
other.
last game, right? I
Yes,
guess.
Yeah, it
yes.
was.
So
Wow.
to
Tech.
announce basically the special winner, which is the fastest round played. Basically, the person who ended his opponent in the fastest duration, right? That person, and also right now we are announcing the winner who got 30 AXS of the South region is Prashant. Congratulations, Prashant, for
Congratulations.
winning.
Yeah. A
That's
well
Prashant.
deserved win. Like
Yeah.
after so how many long days? Like at least a week, right?
Yeah, more than a week actually.
Yeah. More than a week. Wow. And
So
time
fine.
really flew by. Yeah. Anyhow.
Finally, we have a winner. We have all the data to announce our fastest end. Basically, the guy who won the fastest round, and that guy will be receiving 3 AXS. So stay tuned, guys. We will let you know on that on our Twitter. So because we need a little time to compile that and just go through the
Definitely. We need
finals
to verify
as well.
every millisecond counts. So yes, we need to make sure.
Yeah, so congratulations to Prashant. Congratulations to Shanks for winning the sneaker. Congrats to Pepsi.
Pepsi M.
Yes, Pepsi M for
The
winning the
NFT.
NFT. And yeah, uh,
I
thanks
guess we have
for
pretty much pretty much boiled down everything, summed up everything. Any closing thoughts if we could share a little bit? Yog, Sparky, everyone is
Yeah,
here. So
for me, can I start? I will start like two lines.
sure,
yeah,
sure.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, like for me, I was like, yeah, I was really nervous. This was my first time casting and stuff.
Okay.
And after like looking at like I always played tournaments and I've never cast.
Right.
And I've gone through like I know how much pressure these guys go through. They have prepared a lot. They have played many games for coming here, right?
Hmm.
Exactly.
So I'm
Yes.
really happy for like I wish them everyone like everyone played good. I'm really happy for all of them. I will meet Jayesh, I think so in 20 minutes now. I think so. So
Definitely.
I will tell him where like you played nice and stuff. And really congrats to Prashant. Really played good. And I really like that plant again. I will say it again. The plant was really good. So yeah.
MVP, yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. Thank you so much for casting with us. You have a very sound knowledge of the game. I had my fair share of experience casting the game, though I feel like definitely need to know a lot more about what is going on and why. But yes, definitely received a lot of warm response from the audience and other people who have been watching the other 2 days, right?
Yeah.
So yes, it was a
So
very surreal experience for me.
yeah, Mr. Producer, So yeah, we let's wrap it up, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, Sparky Gaming. Thanks for hosting this entire tournament, Ishan. Like, and thanks to Axie Infinity for help granting us this grant and helping us host this tournament. I hope everyone who played this tournament had fun. And thanks you again for coming and casting. I hope you had fun too.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be able to do this more offline and just Axie centric events. Like I'm looking forward to events like that. It's gonna be a blast.
Cool. All right then.
Excited for that.
All right, guys. Take care and
you.
good night.
Thanks, Abhi. Bye bye.
Bye.
Ooh.